we're going to be starting it momentarily. And,
there we go. Now you can hear us. Oh, this be your main man fold with the chickity check 1, the chicky check 2. Oh, I love that shit. It's going to make me so happy today.
Okay. So I got it'll be after that, so just until then, just check.
Of course, this is 3:04 p.m. Your main man Fode here with...
you got Beat here.
Of course, Caden from Rebel Cause. And actually, today we have...
Jade Stetler from Rebel Cause as well. Well, Rebel Chatter, I guess.
We've got both sets of your main man in the house today. We've got the main Stetler men and we've got the main Starbecue men. So let's just talk here a little bit. We've got a glass of beer there. We've got Jake Stetler through the beer. Yeah, beautiful. Caden, just cock yourself back into that corner a little bit. Beautiful. So anyway, we are here at the first official crossover event of Starbecue and Rebel Cause. What do you think there?
Oh, we crossing over.
Yeah,
cool.
Everybody, welcome to B-Wings of Brewskins. Yeah. So we're just getting started. More people are trickling in as we speak. Guys, I am, number one, stoked to be doing our first crossover event. We've
Raise your glasses.
Raise our glasses, absolutely.
Shake your asses.
Let's toast what we're doing here, gentlemen, for sure.
I got the blue.
Food,
Hey everybody, thanks for coming.
Milk. What the hell is this thing?
Cheers, guys. Yeah, blue milk, man.
So this is a talk.
Can we say thank you to Rumble Brewskins and Diner for having us?
Hey, Rumple Brewskins in Lancaster. Come on out, y'all. Come on out. So this is a please talking zone. You know, talk about whatever the hell you want.
Talk.
Just as long as you don't say fire Kathleen Kennedy, you're welcome to stay back here.
It's Tatooine weather here today.
Hashtag not my Star Wars. Anyway.
Wow.
Actually, this is the Last Jedi friendly room, I think, overall. And
7.5.
7.5.
You know what I think?
Hey man, that's certified fresh on
it's
Rotten
above
Tomatoes,
5.
right?
Initially, it was a 4.5, but I gave it a 7.5.
So, Caden, tell us a little bit about the event today. What exactly are we trying to do
here, son?
Yeah,
So-
what the hell is this all about?
As everybody knows, this is our first crossover event between Rebel Cause, Rebel Chatter, and Starbecue. And at every Rebel Cause event, we raise money for the less fortunate here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and it benefits everybody at Water Street Rescue Mission, which is a great organization that really helps not only bring the homeless off the street, but really builds them back up and gets them kind of transition back into normal living.
Right.
And I've always been very passionate about helping the homeless, so our mission continues here today. We have a Star Wars themed menu, which is fantastic, and of course we have a ton of prizes for people to be able to win today.
Yeah, we got some swag.
A whole bunch of stuff. We got Star Wars stuff, we got booze stuff. It's great. So
Yeah,
it's the
IGC
perfect mix.
It kind of sounded
Of
like you
course.
said we got boobs and stuff. I'm just going to let you know that. I mean, there are boobs in the room, but...
Explain what this thing is. Explain what I'm drinking.
Yeah,
You explain what you're drinking.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
so you gotta
Some
give us the
Luke
Food
Skywalker's,
Network
Aunt
version.
Peru's,
It's a blue milk.
Straight from Aunt Peru's kitchen.
I guess. At least it's not green milk.
At least it's not the
Directly
green milk.
the
Straight from the
breast.
teat.
Right from the teat.
Exactly.
No, we got one of those creatures out back.
Right.
That's where it's coming from.
Actually, that brings up an interesting question I want to ask everybody out here. So,
Let's do it.
what animal does blue milk come from in the Star Wars universe? Who's got an answer for us?
Who's got an answer to that one?
It's not a trivia question. I don't think it's ever been answered.
Jawas.
Jawas? That's a
I know
phenomenal
where you're
answer.
going. That's been answered.
That's why they drink so much blue milk on Tatooine, because there's a shortage of water, but not a shortage of Jawas.
It's bantha milk. You know?
It's bantha milk? It might be bantha milk.
I thought it was bantha milk.
I don't know why I thought banthas like
It's bantha
squirted out
milk.
chocolate milk.
Bantha
I thought for sure banthas had chocolate milk.
God, chocolate
No,
milk
it's
comes from
bantha
brown
milk.
cows.
It is bantha milk.
Chocolate milk comes from cocoa cows?
Yes.
Brown cows.
Brown cows.
Well, I'm talking about like, even on Tatooine, I was under the impression it was like a constructed beverage.
Well, banthas are everywhere, though.
Right, banthas are everywhere, but you got to consider the fact.
Sorry
that
about the
banthas
camera
is,
there
like,
in the
just about
corner.
everything, so the milk
We're working
probably
with the
tastes
lodgies.
kinda like shit. And I was under the impression that blue milk was like a constructed beverage.
We got a nice
like,
crotch
made up
shot
of,
on
like,
Alex
proteins
there.
and shit like that they market on places like Jakku or Tatooine to the general populace because it's affordable. Water's not affordable. It hydrates you and it nourishes you at the same point. because how much food did you see fucking what's her face? Lars, Baru Lars putting into that pot? It was like some kind of like weird little cabbage thing.
It was
she's not
sand.
getting a whole lot of nutrients out of that. So she's probably buying like some
It's
kind of
always sand.
prefabricated protein drink at her local Tashi station. You know? It's like the Turkey Hill down here.
And I thought I was a nerd. Anyway,
That was the longest explanation for the shortest question.
That was the best. That was the
That's
best.
why you ask questions like that. Stupid questions
before
like
we
that.
Before we get too into it, guys, we got a ton of other podcasting homies in the house today. So
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody with a podcast,
Raise
come
your
up.
hand.
I got some free room over here
Give your
too.
plug up in here.
Who do we got coming over here? We got James Brown in the hot seat.
Scott, come on up, buddy. James, go ahead. Plug it up, one at a time. Or all at the same time, and then we'll be able to hear it. Whatever one.
Sean.
Who do we have?
What's going on? It's Sean Show, the Big City Blockade, here.
Yeah. Along with
Robin Vogt, founder of the BrickCityBlockade.com podcast network. What's up, guys?
You got that nice chin shot there.
Brown, the voice of the Brick City Blockade Podcast Network. What's up, guys?
James Brown in the slick
Good
Section
voice.
hat. Who
Good
else would he have
voice.
today?
What else we got?
Who else are we representing today?
Scott Herzog from the Sci-Fi Diner Podcast.
Yeah.
Miles.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Miles McLaughlin, co-host of the Sci-Fi Diner Podcast.
Yeah. Bring him in. Who else we got here?
I don't think we were introduced.
Where's Mike?
Mike.
Hey, get your ass
What
up.
we
here.
What's
got?
up? Mike Moriarty, Home One Hangout. You probably never heard of us.
Oh man.
And get Mopar over here. Who else is in here?
Mopar, where you at?
He's got to sift through the sea of Coruscanti bastards.
I'm Mopar with the Rogue Squadron Podcast.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anybody else?
I think that might be all the podcasts we have in the room at this time. I mean, anybody else, that's a huge group of podcasts
So
we
if
have in one
you
room at the same
are
time.
listening-
Fantastic.
If you are listening and you're looking at this beautiful crotch shot of these people right now, if you are listening, go ahead and share this shit. I would tell you the hashtags, but you can read, hopefully. If
We're
you can't
mostly
read, what the
in,
fuck are you doing on social media?
we're mostly an audio podcast, so video is
You know, we're trying shit out. We're doing shit the new way, the first way, the only way we know how, which is not very well.
I'm just glad we got James Brown front and center on that camera with the
Oh, look at
cowboy
him.
hat.
I know, looking gorgeous.
The hat, rocking the cowboy hat.
So, what do we got up on the screen here? Raise your hand.
Tarkovsky series Clone Wars, man.
Who's never seen this before? Anybody in the room never seen
Yeah,
this before?
anybody not seen this series before? That's a lie. You watched it with me when it came out.
Anybody? Good. You never seen this
So
before?
everybody's seen it. Alex.
So this is pretty much my favorite Star Wars ever.
What makes it your favorite Star Wars ever, man?
I mean, Empire Strikes Back has like that special spot in my tickly zones,
Of
but
course.
this is like, this doesn't tickle your zones. This like takes your zones out for a prime rib dinner and then makes love to them.
It is pretty. Now, have you ever heard the little fan theory about the difference between the Tarkovsky series and the Clone Wars?
No.
Okay, the little fan theory is this is more Republic propaganda.
This
Because
Clone
the way,
Wars?
Yeah. The way that the Jedi and the Republic are presented in this is very, they're doing the right thing, they're all good, nothing really shitty happens on their end. But in the normal Clone Wars, you see the rugged part of the war, you see that, hey, maybe the Republic's actually kind of the bad guys in this conflict and they're doing some crappy things.
Almost anti-Republic propaganda.
Kind of, yeah, for sure.
And then you get Sunny Day in a Void.
Sunny Day in the Void, exactly.
Who doesn't love a little sunny day in the void? Good old me bar
I know.
Gascon. Yeah, I know. We skipped that shit on Starbecue real quick.
Did you?
Oh yeah. You kidding me, Meeber Gascon? He's
Well,
worth
you gotta go back at the end and do those episodes.
He gets an honorable mention. Yeah, once we catch up to everything that's been released, maybe we'll go back and do
Fill
some
in
of
the blanks
those.
of some of those episodes for sure.
Once we run out of material.
So let's talk a little bit more about the event today. Anything you buy, a portion of everything is going to go to Water Street Mission, but we also have a gang of prizes. Everything you donate to the prize drawings is going to go towards Water Street,
Oh, absolutely.
which is a beautiful thing. Caden, tell us a little bit more about Water Street Rescue Mission because you have now developed a pretty good relationship with them.
Yeah, no, for sure. Water Street Rescue Mission, Robin, James, and I actually got the opportunity when they were down here last time before the last event to go in and tour. Now, it's not only like 3 hots and a cot type of thing for people.
Right.
They have medical facilities, some experimental medical facilities as well, like dentist's office with like the chair facing the door so people wouldn't feel trapped.
Right.
You know, some people have like traumatic experiences that could have led to their homelessness.
Right.
So it's just a really, really awesome organization that really allows people to, like I said, build themselves up after they've gotten to the point of homelessness. And it's fantastic, man. I really couldn't think of another organization that I would want to be involved with besides Water Street, because
Right.
I mean, and I've even heard of a ton of other homeless shelters all around, and they don't do the same level of work for the people that are there
Okay.
that Water Street does.
So, what made you, out of all the like causes that Rebel Cause could be causing for?
Yeah.
What made you go for things like Water Street Rescue Mission and homeless
Well, you know
outreach?
what? My dad is.
I was gonna say I'm gonna answer that one.
Please do. Jake Stetler on the mic, co-host
First
of
of
Rebel
all,
Chatter
I
Podcast.
got rid of the blue milk. You can get it, but I'm going with the Tito's and tonic. I hope that's
Tito's and tonic. Classy over
Yeah.
You
here.
guys met?
It's too hot for the milk. All right, so
Milk. So
Kate,
damn hot.
and I were driving one time downtown Lancaster. He was probably 6 to 8 years old. We saw a homeless guy on the street, and he's like, "Dad, what's that guy's deal? What's he doing?" And I was like, "Oh, he's homeless. He doesn't have a place to live."
Yeah.
Well, this bothered Caden for weeks. I mean, he brought it up all the time. And then he ended up being a chef as well and feeding people. So it's always been his passion to make sure nobody goes hungry, and it's always been his passion to to help the homeless. So when he started Rebel Cause, it just fit the 3 things he loves the most in the world: people, like this group of people here.
Absolutely.
He's a better man than I am, I think. With going out and meeting people and a good big heart, and helping the homeless in Lancaster, and that's probably just a start. And then the other thing is Star Wars, which I started him out.
Anybody like Star Wars in this room?
Hold on now.
What? Get out.
What did you show? What did you show?
He
Who
found-
said that? This is the wrong show for
He
you.
found my figures, my Star Wars figures, the old school ones, when he was about 2 or 3 years old. Didn't even see the films at that point, so he's like, "Dad, let me play with these. What's this all about?" And then I exposed him to the VHS, unaltered Star Wars. Yeah, unaltered.
First steps in the larger
4,
world
5,
there,
and
huh?
6. That's right. And now I think he's the biggest Star Wars freak than I am, and that's what inspired me to be a filmmaker, and this for him to be a rebel.
Be a rebel.
A fucking
Rebel,
rebel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rebels.
What a guy. What a guy. Jake Stetler. That was a very nice explanation. And by the way, you're a smooth hype man.
What's that? Oh, yes.
When you were like, what did he say? I don't even remember. It was so hype though. Everybody in the room was like, "Ah, that's my shit." Anyway, maybe it was the Star Wars moment. Yeah, that was probably it.
So I guess this is a good opportunity to talk, and it's a short story, but how this came to be.
Oh,
Us in the
Jesus.
same room doing this.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'll start it off though.
I don't need to drink some more.
Because-
Yingling, by the way, we're not endorsed by, but it is local, and drink it, please.
But hit us up. Anyway, so
Oh, yeah, that too.
I was on Facebook just getting into like some of the podcasting groups, on there, and I saw a Star Wars cooking show, and I was like, what the hell is this? This is awesome.
That's true.
And
We
I
do
started
that.
listening, and this is not bullshit, not just because you guys are my friends. The intro sold me on the whole show. It's not bullshit.
Nah, it's bullshit.
The intro showed me on the whole show. I think I've
Oh,
showed
man.
everybody in the room this intro. It's hilarious, number one. But
Maybe
getting
we'll have
into
to plug that song in later.
Absolutely. You'll be able to hear it right here in the recording.
Oh, shit. You didn't give me notice. Give me 5 minutes. I'll get it up.
Anyway,
So,
it just sounded like just friends of mine talking about Star Wars.
That's what we
just
is.
A couple of bros talking about the wars, which is always awesome. And then the cooking side of it, I think I ended up messaging you, Fode, and being
That's
like,
me.
"Hey man, like, I like Star Wars and I cook stuff." you
I
know?
think that's exactly
And that's how it
went down.
started, really. Like, it's a really simple story, but
That's pretty
just
much
how it
exactly
went.
how it went.
Yeah.
So I want to get somebody in here. Who wants to come in and sit over here in the hot seat?
First up, who's coming? Where's Mike? Mike want to come up first?
Oh my God, you guys with the beer placement. Between me with the shitty camera work and y'all with the beer placement, I swear.
Somebody holler for Mike. Mike want to come up first?
Maybe if
There's
you're,
Scott's right here. You want to jump up?
What are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? Are we doing roast?
Talk, man.
Come up, talk with Star.
All right,
Yeah, you're up next.
first things first.
No.
First things first. Who are you? What do you do? And what the fuck is your favorite Star Warsy thing?
All right, so this is Scott Herzog. I'm with the Sci-Fi Diner Podcast, one of the podcasts that I run. And been doing that for almost 10 years, not quite, we're a little bit under 10 years.
Well, thanks for coming out to our little event here, man.
It's great. This is great to be a part of this venue. So, Sci-Fi Diner Podcast, we are an interview podcast.
Okay.
We interview a lot of B-list celebrities in science fiction television.
Yeah.
Mostly through conventions, like Shore Leave, Farpoint conventions that we go to. So we'll be, for example, I know this is not Star Wars, but the
Hey, that's fine.
But the Okudas, who are really influential in the Trek universe, we'll be interviewing them. Alvin Scagliotti from Warehouse 13.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, so, and some from, who are the others, Miles, that we're interviewing?
Yeah, come up here too, bud.
Yeah,
Both of you up
Miles,
here.
I don't even know.
Get the whole show on.
Oh, I love your
Yeah,
shirt too, man. That shirt is beautiful.
Who are the other people we're interviewing?
Okay.
The Okudas, Scagliotti,
Aaron Ashmore from the X-Men movies.
Animorphs.
and one, yeah.
Wait,
thank you.
wasn't Jake from Animorphs also Iceman? Right?
Yes.
Sean Ashmore,
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about, right?
This is the 25th anniversary of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Sorry, wrong franchise we're celebrating, but
That's all good, man.
Your fandom.
Chase Masterson played
For
Lita, is
your
going to be
fandom.
there. Aaron Eisenberg, who played Nog, is going to be there. So that's some of the people we're going to be hopefully talking with.
Awesome.
Some Stargate people too, right?
Oh yes, Peter Williams, who
Played Anubis.
not Anubis. He was the first system lord for Stargate at SG-1.
Not Ball, not Africa.
Anybody like Stargate? Give us some love for Stargate. Oh, we got some Stargate love up in here. We got some Stargate love.
Yeah, so yeah, there's that.
So those are those are some of the people that are going to be there. Unfortunately, we'll not get a chance to talk to William Shatner
He's
or
going to be there too.
Ming-Na Wen because they're only there that Saturday. But I might spend some money to get some pictures with them.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then tell us what you guys love about Star Wars. What's the first thing that jumps out at you when you hear that question?
And what inspires you about Star Wars?
Oh man, you got to get philosophical up in this one.
One or the other, right? No, like so. Favorite thing about Star Wars has to be Boba frickin' Fett.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Boba Fett, right?
Boba Fett? Anybody like Boba Fett?
Oh, we got some Boba Fett love out there.
Can't keep a good man down, right? So I mean, he's alive and
Hashtag Boba lives now.
Yeah, Boba lives, right? So absolutely, probably one of my favorite things. Not the only. There's too many things, but the first thing that pops in my head here. How about you? What's your favorite thing about Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan probably before many of you in here were born, so it tells you how old I am. I love the toys, how it fueled my imagination as a child.
And the Enterprise, right? Oh, wrong franchise.
Kill him.
We got some smooth operators up in here.
But probably my favorite Star Wars movie right now has to be Rogue One.
Oh wow!
I thought it told a hell of a story.
It did that.
And we saw Darth Vader at his most badass.
Yeah,
That's true.
Very true. Very true.
Okay, now
I always picture that scene with Darth Vader going down the hallway with the Staying Alive music in the background. Really syncing that up.
I gotta ask you guys though. We do a little game on Starbecue called Favies Navies, and I already asked you your favorite thing. So I gotta ask you, what's one thing you absolutely can't stand about Star Wars? Because we're an equal opportunity question asking department.
Should I go first? Probably Padme moments.
Oh man, you went right for the throat. That took no time.
So I like Padme. It's those like love moments that I just can't stand. Right?
Annie, you're breaking my heart.
Exactly.
Simultaneous same line.
Yeah, absolutely.
We actually use that to judge a movie if it has a Padme moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
down. But
This is easy. It's gonna be cliche, but Jar Jar Binks.
Really?
Can't stand him.
I was gonna say I was gonna bust on you for that. Being
But
your
you gotta
favorite thing about
you
Star
gotta
Wars.
give him some props for his skills on the high dive.
At least he came back in the expanded books and the novelizations.
He did. Okay, I guess
Yeah,
I
he
won't
did.
be
How can
reading
you
them
not
anytime.
feel bad for Jar Jar after Aftermath, though?
Exactly.
After the whole Aftermath book?
I didn't. Spoiler alert! This motherfucker. Just one little spoiler alert will go a long ass way.
I definitely hate him.
He was manipulated because he was an idiot. You know,
Absolutely, absolutely. Aftermath
Oh, man.
redeems him a little bit.
I've been there. I've been manipulated because I'm an idiot.
Absolutely.
So, fellas, tell us where we can find you guys on the socials.
Sci-Fi Diner Podcast.com. We have a Facebook page. Just look for Sci-Fi Diner Podcast.
The Twitters.
We're on the Twitters. Anything else? Okay.
Those are
Yeah.
the big
Awesome.
places,
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Give it up. Give it up. Okay, let's turn the camera over to this gentleman right here. I'm gonna share my microphone with this motherfucker.
Can I just say that I nearly shit my pants a few moments ago?
I just did shit my pants. I just happened to already do all the stinky stuff earlier.
Panther poodoo. Yep.
What the flying French are you doing here, Steve?
Yeah, what the flying French are you doing here?
You left this at my house. I had to bring it to you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's my God of War magnet, son!
Steve Kirk in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah! Woo! So we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but quite a bit of the prizes behind you there on the prize table came from Intergalacticon San Diego, which is Steve's event. Steve is one of the co-founders of San Diego Sabers. Steve, tell us a little bit about you and why the fuck you're here from Sandy fucking Ego.
You forgot your sticker. I had to bring it to you.
That's a hell of a reason to fly all this way.
And I just wanted to surprise the hell out of you.
God of War's a great game, but Jesus.
Well,
hey, nice to see you.
you too. It's been an age.
Where's Eric? Is he around the corner there?
No, Eric's not here. It's just me. Went stealth.
Just you.
I know, I'm a bad man. I apologize.
Bad.
Well, welcome to Brewskins. What are you going to be drinking?
Beer.
Beer.
Fair enough. What, scotch?
We got a couple different beers on the Star Wars theme menu.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I think
Steve,
it's right in front of you.
Steve,
Maybe right over
you've actually tried this before.
I will need more of that soon.
You're welcome to take it right off the front of the table here. This is the Starbarbecue rub. Y'all are welcome to just come grab this shit and sprinkle it on anything you want.
Come
I don't
grab
recommend it
your
on
rub.
cereal, but you know.
Hey, whatever you want to do.
Cheerios are bland and work.
Steve,
Yo,
give us
what's
some
up?
Favies Navies. Same question. Favies
what?
overall Star Wars. Favies overall. What the hell do you love the most about Star Wars?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
You knew that answer.
Yes.
You've asked me that like 6
Good
times
answer.
and it doesn't change.
I know, but you know, there's people that are just now tuning in for the first time.
How is that possible?
And probably the last time.
Maybe.
So
No.
we want to make sure we cover all our bases. Second question, navies.
Yeah.
Give me some navies about Star Wars.
George's directing in the prequels.
Oh.
How's that?
Shots fired.
I know.
I'm not going to blame the actors. They were doing their job.
I don't blame anybody. You know why?
I blame George.
I'm a prequels kid.
I know you
I was
are.
suckled on the teat of the prequel.
We like you anyway.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate
Speak for
it.
yourself, buddy.
It's getting ugly.
Okay, I'll like him for you, I guess.
There you go.
Coming out today.
We
Can
got.
we say thank you to Jess, our lovely bartender today?
Thank you, Jess. Maybe we'll have to find out what she likes about Star Wars. Probably nothing.
No,
Probably.
okay.
And we're making her job a little more difficult today, so probably even less by 6 o'clock.
Please make sure to tip your bartender, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. We got Steve Kirk in the hot seat.
I don't even know what to say right now.
It's kind of surprising.
Steve.
What?
Steve, can I make an admission?
You can.
Exactly.
I did think there was like a 1% chance this would happen. So when you showed
I
up,
figured if anyone would potentially think about it.
yeah, I thought about it.
No, here's the thing. I'm not kidding. I said to Robin yesterday, I was like, you know, Steve messaged me and said, is there anybody else exciting coming out to the event? I'm like, I don't know, Steve. Like,
I was just
and I'm
trying to get a
thinking,
rundown.
I'm like, is Steve, would he fly out here just for this?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Who we got coming up now?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm so happy to have you here. I'm gonna keep this microphone
I can't
between
even-
us here.
Yeah.
I looked up. I
And,
was like, that guy kind of looks like Steve.
Funny that.
Go ahead and face that at you, my
wearing
friend.
a San Diego Sabers shirt.
So we've got Mike Moriarty in the house from Home One Hangout. Mike, you came up all the way from Virginia to join us. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Well, first, let me just say, I was the first one to see Steve roll in, and I saw this silhouette, and I was like, hey,
that's true.
Like, the smoothness looks familiar.
The smoothness looks familiar.
And then he came up, and I saw the shirt, and I was like,
oh my God, I love that.
I saw the shirt, and I was like, all right, that's it. And I told him, I said, man, I was thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if Steve just showed up for no reason, just out of nowhere. So, yeah, I'm Mike. I do a Star Wars podcast, of course, because it seems like everybody here does.
You do an excellent Star Wars podcast, by the way.
I got my buddy.
It's like the PG-rated version of Starbecue, almost.
I know, we're as nice as possible. Editing is a chore sometimes.
It's the best how we keep it on Rebel Chatter is if they don't say it in Star Wars, we don't say it on the podcast.
That's a pretty good...
Because if the kids are watching it, they'll, and that's the great thing about jumping on Starbecue is I can be like, fuck. I can say that word, it's not edited out.
So, okay, let's just be honest. Once in a while, you need to just fuck.
You need to throw a fuck out.
Okay, but since Mike's here, I have to play his theme song.
All right, one more. You ready?
One more, let's do this.
This is from our friend Mike Moriarty at Home One Hangout. Mike Moriarty. Hey,
First
Mike
of all,
Moriarty at Home One Hangout.
Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Oh my.
Moriarty. Moriarty. If not Moriarty, then
I love
Moriarty.
Is that Moriarty?
Jim Moriarty. Hi. Zach.
It's the worst thing ever because my wife hates his voice.
Oh, no!
I can't stand the way he talks. I'm like,
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, I got to shout out my two co-hosts real quick, Matt and Chuckles, who of course couldn't be here.
We have podcasters from all around the country in the room right now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Coast to coast podcasters in the room.
Mike, I might have lost a little bit of your plug there for Home One Hangout. So one more time, just tell us where we can find you before we talk to you about some Star Wars.
Luckily, I guess we got enough of a following. You can actually just Google us and find us. So.
Actually, it's true. When you search Home One Hangout, you guys are either number one
That's
or two.
when I was
I'm pretty
like,
sure you're number one.
We made it. So yeah, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, homeonehangout.podbean.com to actually listen to the show. We're on a break right now. We're going to be back.
I know, I fucking cried.
I know.
3 episodes in a row, these motherfuckers go, oh, we're taking a dip out for a bit.
This will be our last one.
This will be our last one until tomorrow. The fucks.
I had to milk it. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're going to be back. We're going to be back stronger. Got some plans, some stuff I want to try and do some crossover episodes because we'd always talked about it, and I've been on other people's podcasts more than I've been on mine.
So I got to give a shout out. Mike was on our crossover a few episodes ago. Nibbler, like 10 something or other.
Yeah.
But we had Home One Hangout on. We had both you and Matt from Home One, and we had David Friscorn from the Cocky Cockpit, who's not here today, although he tickled us along for weeks.
But who showed up?
Steve Kirk showed up. Fuck did I gotta put
Somebody's got a FaceTime.
I gotta put your fucking logo in now. And shit.
Oh, sorry about that. Extra work.
Mike, tell us one thing about overall Star Wars that you fucking dig the shit out of.
Star Wars. Oh wait, that's too broad. Sorry.
Just a little too
broad. The lore.
Do you like the Star part or the war part better?
That's tough. How do you make me choose? Come on. Jeez. No. I think really the primal story of good versus evil. Like it's been a pull for me ever since I was a kid. You know, fighting the bad guys that you make up in your head when you're a kid and everything. So something about that has stayed with me all through the years. And seeing it develop, seeing the myriad of characters that they've been able to come up with to represent both sides, it doesn't get old for me. Whether it's in the movies, it's in the books, it's in the comics, it's fresh enough. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, how could I?
I like that. It's
really
fresh
feel
enough
that
that I'm not
answer.
going anywhere.
I feel that answer very well. Now,
that's a
how
good way to
often-
deal with
this
those
is kind of a
naysaying
side
ass
question.
motherfuckers.
How often do you find yourself using Star Wars to deal, understand things in everyday life? Not understand things, but kind of rationalize things. Comparing. And stuff
I think
learning
not
8th grade
in a
world
major
history.
way, obviously, but kind of
And what the fuck is a chancellor?
Kind of like self-help stuff. How is this? Kind of reminds me of this.
It can come up quite a bit. I mean, it's like, if my boss is being a jerk, I think about Vader choking out Nita. So, there's there's plenty of life comparisons in there.
That's great. I mean,
Shout out to Mike's boss.
I love all the other. No, they're fine. They're not listening.
Now, if you do end up taking down Vader, you have to let us know right away.
Oh, you'll know. You'll know.
You see that face on the news?
You did it. That's right.
Yeah, but there's always an emperor above him, so I'll take job security over moving up.
Yeah, that works.
So now give us the navies, Mike, because it's got to be about Star Wars overall. If you want to get specifics, listen to the episode with Mike on it, motherfuckers.
That's tough, man. I mean, because especially now, I take everything in stride. Like even stuff. Because I've said on my show, I was that angry fan with a pitchfork back in the day. It's just like, darn George Lucas, but I grew up, and a lot of it was because of podcasting.
But how old are you?
Me? I'm 32.
So you're 12. You're basically a prequel kid too. How could you be?
I had a Darth Maul painted face when I saw episode 1. I told Ray Park that. Yeah, I know, right? I told Ray Park that when I met him. I was like, I looked like you.
Do it back.
But yeah, I am a prequel kid, but I saw the original trilogy first, so that's what stuck with me the most.
Okay.
But through podcasting and talking to other fans and everything, I was able to not be that fan that we unfortunately hear a lot about these days.
Yeah.
So
there's that whole thing.
I can't really talk about the negatives. I mean, if anything, the negatives would be just critiquing of the way the content was made. Maybe the directing could have been better here. Maybe the writing could have been better there. But I can't not love Star Wars, even the stuff that everyone could possibly hate. So, man, the negatives. It's just critiques of the content, really. Just like maybe a bad line of content.
We have a very
here.
similar opinion about Star Wars. I can tell. You're on Rebel Chatter very soon. It needs to happen. I want to have that.
Okay, I got one thing that I have to laugh at, and it bugs me every time.
For sure.
Episode 2.
Okay.
I don't know. Anakin is going to go and find his mom.
Robin.
The way he delivered the line, I hate. He turns around to find my mother. And I'm like, what?
Spielberg. What's going on, man? How you doing, Don?
So, Mike, what are you drinking today, Mike?
I just had a Core Alien Ale. That was pretty good fun. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, a Core Alien Ale?
Yeah, I'll probably dip into that blue milk to hook up with my inner farm boy.
I don't even like.
I was gonna say,
God damn it.
this is like your back
Vodka. I don't even like vodka, but that blue milk is on point. Now, you said you were a big fan of martinis and Vespers and such, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So, what is your favorite drink overall?
Actually, right now, there's a bar down there where I live, and they make an Americanized version of the James Bond martini. So all of their ingredients are American rather than British gin or something like that.
Right.
And they actually managed to find the proper wine to get that just the right taste, because they don't make Lillet anymore. They stopped making it like before I was born. So you can't get that ingredient. But there is a wine that you can use, same flavor. And that dude figured it out. Right now, that is my all-time favorite drink right now.
So then, what would be your favorite beer right now?
Oh, man. If it came out of Sam Adams, I'll drink it.
Oh, that's a good policy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of beer then right now?
Favorite type of beer is always going to be a stout.
A stout?
Yeah.
You stout
Scottish,
motherfucker.
Man. Scotch Irish.
Yeah, I don't go down on stouts.
If I'm in AC, yes. If not, I'll just stick with probably a good wheat beer. No, that's a crisp wheat beer kind of drink right there. That's front porch drinking.
So you're not totally AC.
There would be people that argue, but no.
So, Mike, tell us one more time where we can find you, and then tell us what wings you're going to be having today.
Oh my gosh, the wings. Anyway, you can.
Mike is doing our Sauce Walkers challenge today.
I might do the first tier and then I'll tap out.
This motherfucker. One more question for you. The wings. Which one are you having? Like, if you're going to order a dozen wings right now, what are you going for?
What's the girliest amount of hotness you got?
Okay, there's your answer. That's all you get. You don't get to say anything else.
For the Padme batch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Moriarty from Home One.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
So much, my friend. And let's let's get one of the Brick City guys
I'm
back.
gonna jump in.
Oh,
here.
Jake! Jake is back!
I took Caden's spot.
Jake is back!
I took Caden's spot.
I love that. Jake is back in the house.
All right, I want to do this Fabies Navies.
Yeah, Jake, give us some Fabies Navies, dude.
Well, nobody's ever volunteered for Babies Navies.
Caden tried to do this to me on Rebel Chatter. First of all,
I vaguely remember listening to that episode.
I'm sorry, but I was maybe a little disrespectful. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
I don't find that disrespectful.
Not at all.
All right, so favorites and what was...
And least favorite.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
He kept saying it to me. I was like, what the hell are
Oh,
you
know,
saying?
just
Like,
Fabies
what's your
Navies.
Just Fabies
He's like,
Navies, man. What the fuck?
I'm gonna steal this for now. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was getting pissed off at him a little bit. So favorite, all-time favorite, R2-D2.
Wow, great answer.
I'm gonna say R2-D2.
You're the first person to say that.
Yeah, everything but R2-D2.
That's the first time.
Yeah, and then the navies. I mean, is that where we're going?
Yeah.
All right. So
You're catching on, Jake.
Pronounce it. I don't know. The navies would be my biggest. I'm a filmmaker, writer, screenwriter, filmmaker myself. Inspired by the original. I think episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, is pretty damn perfect. I'd say 7, maybe it's pretty close to. That's probably maybe a little
What about them?
Well,
exactly.
Okay, so here's my thing. The biggest sin as a film to me is not being a bad film, but being almost perfect.
Oh.
Almost, just close. Like, film that was just almost there, but they failed. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much great stuff about it. There's a couple Star Wars films. We won't bring them out by name, but there's a couple that have such great scenes. I mean, amazing sequences and great characters. But it just doesn't have that cohesive flow through the whole film.
Right.
Like if I could re-edit some of them, just cut out some of the things, they would be perfect films. So like the Navy's part for me would probably be that a lot of them, while there's 80% is amazing, there's that 20% that, man, if you could just go back, if you could go back and George Lucas and just cut those 20%.
Everybody is their own favorite George Lucas. That's pretty true.
Would you go back and just cut those scenes out, or film them in a different manner?
Right. There's a couple. Yeah, I guess. Like again,
because I feel like
perfect.
The material is there.
Yes.
The way sometimes it's put on screen is not.
Well, episode one, you cut the scene with him talking about midichlorians, and it makes it a better film.
Man!
Because the pod racing scene's amazing, right?
Oh my God! Probably one of the best dog fights in all of Star
amazing.
Wars.
It's a great sequence.
Shit out of pod
oh my God! Pod racing, the game was so much fun.
I'm going home.
So so there's things like that that just don't. There's a couple things that just don't work, and then they shoehorn them in. And I'm really big on Joseph Campbell. I loved Star Wars first, and I loved Joseph Campbell second. Then I watched this thing with Campbell talking to Lucas and found out he was inspired by him to make Star Wars the Hero with 1,000 Faces. I was like, oh hell, no wonder I love Campbell, because you have to have that before anyone else.
Yes.
But that's you can see where that was the first one, and there's a little bit.
Didn't quite know what the fuck they were getting into.
Right. But this last sequence, the last 20 minutes of that film is perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Trench run.
Yeah, trench run. Yeah, Obi-Wan. Perfect. And then there's things in episodes Return of the Jedi. There's things in Rogue One. I think actually Solo knocked it out of the park pretty much.
It is a phenomenal movie.
Thank you for saying.
I really think Empire 7. I think even though there's things we've seen before in Star Wars, I thought it was a pretty great film. And then
Solo's gotten a lot of unnecessary flack.
Believe, exactly. And they wanted it. The news, fake news, right? Fake news. But it did really well. Maybe not for a Star Wars film, but it did really well, and it's a great film.
I think you said that very well. I think that you said that in a way that's not gonna A, piss people off, and B, the people who are already pissed off. Who cares?
Exactly.
Who cares?
I took your spot. So if I heard somebody tell it really well. They said if it was just a space sci-fi western, nobody would be upset about it. They'd be like, this was a great film. But because it was Han Solo, And I think it's still stupid, that whole thing where they say that, hey, we're not going to make any other Star Wars stories because this didn't do well, this was a failure.
Number one, that's not true.
That's bullshit.
It got.
That was fake news.
Yeah, fake news.
It wasn't as big as.
But now the wall just got 10 feet higher. I'm just saying.
But
it was
they
done
essentially
well.
made like 2 movies. Like,
Right.
they made a movie and then went back and reshot.
Yeah, they-
like,
yeah,
70% of it.
Yeah.
It's like, you're probably not going to make all that much money on it.
What the hell is this?
This motherfucker.
No, it's still, you can get back to your spot. I just want to do Fabies Navies. I thought, I got to.
Now, can we talk about the first time we ever did Fabies Navies with Dad? He's like,
The important
what are you
things.
saying?
We talked about it.
What is coming out of your mouth right now? Hey, Jordan Macker here. What's up, guys?
So this is, really quickly, some of the Intergalacticon shit from this year. Steve Kirk just gave us a bunch of stickers. The artwork for IGC, y'all need to try and make it out to San Diego for Intergalacticon 2019. And at the very least,
I'm going.
Who knows? Maybe if there's enough of a push, we can get an Intergalacticon East. I'm just saying. Check out these dope-ass logos, though. So we got some swag here. B-Wings at Brewskins, all the proceeds going to Water Street Mission. B, start talking because I'm going to bring our main man, James Brown, in here too.
Well, I was just going to attempt to transition into our next fabulous group of podcasts.
The voice of the BrickCityBlockade.com Podcast Network.
Yep, and Robin's going to need to put his phone down so he can get in on this.
We'll get him over here.
We'll get him over here eventually.
Robin, you should share mics with Kate and we'll get everybody in here. Let me get some camera action.
Yo.
Okay, so James, and we've got Sean as well from DCB. Sean, you can lean in on this, dog. I'm not a mic hog. I'm not one of those motherfuckers.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Yeah, man, I got it.
So you and
Thank you.
you and I share this.
So, as you know, our camera work is less than desirable, but we're making it happen up in here.
That being said, who the hell are you guys?
Close enough. Hold on.
What's your deal?
This is one at a time here.
There we go. You're
Hey
in.
guys, I'm James Brown. I'm from Brick City Blockade Podcast Network up there in New Hampshire,
voice
right?
of
Way out on
City
the outer
Blockade.
rim. Fun little place to be. Oh yeah, I'm here with Robin Vogt right over there, that guy, and Sean Michaud right here, the two founders and creators of that wonderful podcast. So what's up, guys?
Sean, get in this camera a little bit.
I got Sean right here. Oh yeah, Sean. Hey, buddy.
What's up? Get him in there. Get him in there.
Here, man. I'll scoot on.
So James,
Sit on my lap a little bit.
Sean, we know Brick City very well because we're good homies with the Brick Cities.
Oh yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about what you guys do on the podcast network.
Sean, you want to take this one?
Yeah, Robin and I started this podcast like two years ago, at least 2 years ago. He's the founder of it, and he just said, hey, let's do a podcast. And funny thing, the Brick City is Exeter, New Hampshire, and all that. And Robin knows more about the name of it itself.
Right. I mean, let me just say this much, is that what's been really cool, and you guys can go over to the website, and you guys can check this out, of course, and it's the origin story of where the name Brick City Blockade. Listen,
I'm good. I got it.
I'm a historian, and I could really fuck up your minds with a lot of this shit, but I'm not going to do it. All right? But the best part of the name is that its origins start in Exeter. The name Brick City was a name back in the 1800s that was carried on by the town. And I said, you know what? Let's avoid Lucasfilm and Daddy Disney coming after us, and let's choose a name that's going to be a little bit more user-friendly.
I like how you gave Disney a masculine identity in the mix of all this. We're not going to get into it, but I'm just saying.
Did you just identify? Did you just assume Disney's gender? You just assumed Disney's gender.
I might have.
All right, cool.
Gender appropriation is a motherfucker.
I thought it was 2018.
Oh, Disney is a Zer, motherfucker.
Arguably.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, no, and it really just blew up from there. I mean, Sean and I started doing the basement podcast thing, just sitting there rambling on about what was going on with the wars, and it just took off, man. We just posted stuff on SoundCloud, and it just rolled. And that's the way it's got to be, and that's the way it was. So,
That's what you do, what you does when you done what you did.
We just do it.
Just do it. I mean, it's
Fucking right. So now, same question to all three Brick City guys. Overall, Favies, Navies, Star Wars, who's going first?
Let's go left to right here, buddy.
I love it.
All right. So
Starting with Robin, the founder of the Brick City
We're gonna start with some
Blockade
favies with Star Wars. All right.
Podcast Network.
I'm gonna do my favies.
And
It's
also
probably
your
gonna
main
be
man.
The introduction to Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh,
The opening sequence. of
that's
Revenge
an
of the Sith.
excellent
Hell
fucking
yeah.
choice.
That is solid.
Coming over the cruiser and then it's into the war.
God.
I love how it's so like quiet when they're
Yeah,
first coming
that's
out. You
nice.
just hear the roar of the engines, and then they take that dip over the
Yes.
Republic cruiser, and
Yes.
it's just all hell
Beautiful.
breaking
Sean and
loose.
I were in the car and we were looking at like the population of Coruscant and everything at the time. It's like, there was a battle happening with 1 trillion, like quadrillion people on that planet at one point. That's insane.
Robin, can you tell me how many levels Coruscant has?
Oh,
4? What? I don't know.
Actually,
Little over 5,000.
Actually,
So
funny
then you
enough,
add that levels to
we're
it.
watching the Tartakovsky Clone Wars right now, and we're gonna hit.
fighting some Piatti and Shakti.
We're gonna hit the Legends version of the Battle of Coruscant real quickly here.
All right.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Bead points to anybody who can tell me the planet this is happening on.
Oh, that's a great
Nobody?
question.
Nobody?
Okay, I have a guess. Wait, my guess is Raxus Prime.
Nope. Hypori.
Oh, Hypori, that's right.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
I did know. It does sound like a Pokemon.
Hyporion, go with some
All right.
scary evolution of Eevee.
Robin, in the interest of time, we're going to give you navies at the end. We'll do navies all down the line. Let's go on to James and Sean here for
What was the
favies.
question again?
Star Wars overall, give us your favies, motherfucker.
What
All
do
right,
you
favorite
like?
Star Wars of all time, right? Favorite Star Wars of all time.
Star Wars
Favies,
thing.
anything
Favies.
from Star Wars.
Anything
Your favorite
Star
thing
Wars
about
of
Star
all
Wars.
time is Empire Strikes Back. Empire will always be the greatest Star Wars movie. There is no substitution. And we're going to go with a close, very close second of Rogue One. Very close second.
I like that answer.
We got a lot of Rogue One answers today.
Yeah.
Rogue One's
Yeah,
great.
a lot of
Rogue One's great and all, but
man.
you have to go with the OG. The OG Star Wars,
I agree.
Empire Strikes Back. That first movie that puts you into the, hey, that maybe the Rebels aren't going to win this. Maybe the Rebels are going to suck a little bit. Maybe this isn't a good guy wins story. Maybe this is a story where the bad guy actually prevails. Empire Strikes Back, man. First time I saw Star Wars was in this little movie theater in Essex, Connecticut. My Uncle Charlie Brown. No joke.
Oh, Charlie.
He took us all out to see there. It was right when the special edition came out. First one I ever saw was the special edition of New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, right back to
my
back.
God.
Went back to the OG. Do not like that Han Solo. Did shoot first, but that's where it started. And Empire just hit me right in the feels, man. So that's always going to be number one.
I'm so happy you were so passionate
it's-
about that answer. Let me put this
I
on our
think
main
it's so
man,
funny,
Sean, here.
you know, a lot of people with Empire nowadays, like the whole Darth Vader being Luke's father thing is like, you know, common knowledge.
That was huge.
But I remember watching that movie for the first time, and I, like, my fucking jaw hit the floor.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, and then Kylo Ren goes all Macbeth and kills his father.
I don't know how many other people. Well, Steve obviously, but Dad, of course, was there.
What the hell's that supposed to be?
Aren't as old as we are.
Who else was there in 77?
Who else was there in '77?
You just called me on.
I didn't, Steve. I'm sorry.
Chronologically
Yeah,
challenged.
honestly, the reaction from that was what?
Chronologically favored.
Chronologically
Challenged.
All right,
I challenge
Sean
you to be
Michaud.
as young as I am.
Sean Michaud, favies overall Star Wars. Go.
Yeah, for me, it's not none of the movies. I think it's the introduction, for me personally, Ahsoka Tano. And of her introduction, how she's very important to Anakin's storyline, and I think it really helped her, especially with the Clone Wars and then going to Rebels. And there's still a lot to learn more about her, and I want her to be like in an official movie.
I think Ahsoka's like...
I mean, there's the Clone Wars movie, but not official.
Ahsoka's like a true Cinderella story because she was touted to be the next Jar Jar Binks. And then, like our main man Steve over there, his dog is Ahsoka. And it very could have easily have...
Well, she was not favorite.
Never
at the
been
beginning.
anybody's favorite.
Like at the beginning, no one liked her, and then I don't know, like over the next few years, she became a fan favorite to everyone.
It is crazy how that happened because people hated Ahsoka.
Then
The
loved
whole
to hate.
I hated Ahsoka.
I wouldn't say I hated Ahsoka, but it took until like either late season 2 or early season 3 of Clone Wars for me to cross over that hump.
Sky Guy as much and R2E and all that stuff. There was the baby
I didn't need all that.
Dude,
That's
it's...
why you love Ahsoka.
And those lightsabers, man.
Yes.
For sure.
Turning point for Ahsoka for me was when she was running away from the prison. Before that, she was kind of like,
That's
After
like 5
that, that's
seasons.
Right. That's when she became badass. When she left the Jedi Order and escaped the prison.
Man. She
that's when she became badass.
She went hideout.
She was
took on
badass.
General Grievous in the first
I didn't
5
care
minutes.
about that, dude. Grievous was a bitch.
I'll tell you what, though.
If he had 2 arms, I would have taken him.
When I watched season 1 of Rebels, and Ahsoka comes down those stairs, I was like, yes! All right, now we can. Now we can get into it. Because Ahsoka was bad. I mean, really, essentially, Clone Wars,
And then there's hashtag-
Rebels, and Resistance are probably going to be an overarching trilogy of Ahsoka.
I would not be
It's
pissed off
coming to
about
that
that
at
at
this
all.
point. Really.
So we're gonna find out she survived fighting Vader. Because that'd be cool.
She did survive.
What?
fighting
She did.
Vader.
Yeah, she
You
did.
need to
I haven't seen the last season yet.
my God.
Spoiler
That's
alert.
your fault.
James Brown needs to watch Rebels like a motherfucker.
That was weeks ago, son.
Jesus, weeks?
Months ago.
I just found out the other day that the first Star Wars game they announced got canceled.
All right.
I'm tech illiterate.
Robin Vogt, founder, creator, friend, lover, to most, only one, but most of that one.
Who told you that?
Tell us all about where the flying fuck you can be found.
So, deep breath.
So his address is.
I didn't even stop that.
I know your address.
That's
Phone number, email, social security number.
Siri, take me to the Brick City.
I like that.
It's point time.
That's right. It's point time.
Right time.
So basically everything Brick City Blockade, www.brickcityblockade.com, Twitter, Instagram, Stitcher, we're right across all the podcasts.
And it's all available right on the website there.
That's right.
Very
Just
easily.
head right on over there, grab it, run with it, have fun with it.
Lots of
No
different
fucking-
shows. Give a shout out to some of the shows who couldn't make the trek down here from New England and other wares.
New Hampshire.
So yeah, essentially.
Yeah, we got San Diego here. We can't get the rest of
I know.
New
Come on now,
Hampshire.
Christopher James, motherfucking Letty.
What's Andrew Jackson's excuse then? Works for Walmart. Take a day off. Steve Kirk got here. Where are you?
Oh,
Shit.
Oh Christ, I love that.
Steve Kirk set a new standard today. I think that's just what.
Yeah,
I think
essentially.
that's
Yeah.
really the deal.
Well,
David
actually,
First-
Anybody who has an excuse for not being here, their excuse was just nullified by Steve Kirk walking into the
if
fucking
you
building.
ever need a standard, Steve has a guy for that.
you gotta go.
I'm going to talk to you about that later.
So listen, guys, B-Wings at Brewskins, share this video. We're gonna just take a quick beer break real quick. We'll be back in a bit. And
Beer, y'all drink it
we
like
fucking love you. Keep watching. We'll be back.
Thank you.
I need a cigarette.
Yo, we're back.
Or no.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, I will.
Chicky back in action. Chicky back in action. Chicky back in action. Chicky back in action. Steve, why don't you join us for a bit, man? Okay, so here we are. We're back. I think everybody can hear us and shit. We're back. We've got
Who do we got?
in the zone here. We've got from Ohio, out here in Lancaster. We've got Mopar and the lovely Miss Erica from. Where are you guys from? Tell us about some shit.
Where are we from originally, or where do we hail from,
Or what the fuck does you guys do in this fandom?
Okay, if you're gonna tell us your birth count, also include your social security number, please.
Please.
Yes,
I got that written down somewhere. I'll just give you. It's on the back of my business card, actually.
Oh, that's great.
I'm gonna need a.
Oh, we covered that. It's not your job to remember things.
Exactly.
Are
Exactly.
we asking for midichlorian counts today too?
Yeah, I need a midi-chlorian.
So, quick trivia. How many midichlorians did Anakin have?
Over 20,000.
Over 20,000, but what was it?
I couldn't tell you.
I can't believe you remembered that.
Actually, did they ever say that in the movie?
I don't think it's technically canon, but it's supposed to be, I think, 26. We talked about that on the last podcast. 26,000.
26,000.
That's Master Yoda.
Y'all heard it here first. So, Mopar, tell us a little bit about you. That's the whole thing. Anybody coming on, tell us a little bit about you.
Mopar from the Rogue Squadron Podcast. Whoop, whoop. Did I just titty bump myself?
You titty bumped
I kind of liked it.
On live YouTube.
Hey, cheers. Cheers to everybody. So we do record out of,
Let's get them titties in this picture, Mopar. Talk about
you get a good pic.
Talking about titties.
There they are.
So the main studio is out of Columbus, Ohio. My co-host and commander, Cody. Commander Cody, shout out.
Yo.
And essentially what we do is we drink beer and yell at each other over the internet.
That's pretty much.
That's perfect. And get pissed at everything.
You know what?
You have that, you got
You're right.
Steve
And now I'm
Kirk in
feeling
the
good.
house as well.
Oh
Steve
my
Kirk
God!
on the mic.
So we do have many followers that just get pissed and triggered, and that's kind of the drunken piss triggered Star Wars.
You know what though, Mopar? I think one of the beautiful things about Rogue Squadron Podcast is that you guys love the haters. Like you fucking love the haters.
We feed off the haters, which is very easy to do these days because there's so many of them. I love our Twitter because Cody just low-key hashtags like everything and just shits on everybody. Like hashtag boycott the boycotters. So we're setting up like we're picketing boycotters and stupid shit. But yeah, it's a weird time because it's an awesome and exciting time for Star Wars. But at the same time, there's haters coming out of the woodwork for many different reasons. But what are you guys' thoughts on the current weird, awkward hatred? See, before you even, this is what I do on my podcast, is I interrupt people after I ask. It's weird because it's the same. I think it's the 1%ers that are just yelling.
Oh,
and that's what's hurting.
I'm triggered as fuck now. You brought up 1%ers.
I personally,
God damn it, I'm triggered.
So
I'm getting the knife hand point over here.
Basically, I feel like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people right now.
Fuck, motherfucker's got a microphone.
You know what? This is for Mopar. Before you say,
two microphones for one.
it's
of
because
them.
it can't
for
take
what
you
I'm
a
about
while.
to say,
I feel like there's a lot of people that are jumping on a bandwagon of not liking Star Wars right now.
Yeah, because
and
they're
there's a lot of
bitches.
people
Because they're fuck sticks.
who 10 years ago didn't give a shit about Star Wars.
There's that.
And now because it's popular, it's the cool thing to be a nerd. It's the cool thing to like this stuff. There's a lot of people that are getting involved in the community that were never involved in it before. So
it's also
there's a
popular
lot
just
of
to be
people that-
negative.
Absolutely.
Well, there's that.
Whether
And I
it's
feel
any.
like pretty much everybody here has taken a big role in being a counterbalance to that. Very positive. You know, we can sit there and say, hey, maybe I don't like this quite as much. You know what? I love The Last Jedi. It might be one of my favorite Star Wars movies. The cannon bite scene's just not for me.
That cannon bite scene is
But
weak.
you know what's lacking now is a civil conversation about it.
Well, there's that.
It's not.
you know
I
what?
dislike it. You dislike it. Hey, that's fine. It's shit. Disney's terrible. I want to shut it all down. It's like you didn't like a single thing that's been put out.
After the Kelly Marie Tran thing, which shout out to Kelly Marie Tran, you're wonderful. Don't let them tell you any different.
There's that.
We love you.
I've never met her. I can't. No opinion.
Here's the thing.
She
You
looks
cannot-
wonderful. She looks like a beautiful person.
You cannot like something, but don't be a fucking dick about it. Just don't like it. Shut the hell up about it. Don't pay any more attention to it. Guess what? If you don't like any of the new Star Wars shit, maybe you just don't like Star Wars anymore.
It's
maybe
so-
you grew out
and
of it.
there-
That's
it's
fine.
all
You know
the-
what? Move on.
If you don't like it, there's only one answer for that. Time for a beer.
Hey, cheers to
Did
that.
you just take our drinking bell?
If you didn't bring it, I brought it for you.
Oh my God, our drinking bell. So we
Beautiful.
have a drinking bell for every episode we do a beer review, and we have our drinking bell.
Okay,
And
so I want to
some
talk.
people steal shit, but you know.
I want to talk a little bit about
brought
that.
it back for you.
So, Starbecue is an adults-only podcast, but Rogue Squadron is really, as far as I know, the first adults-only Star Wars
Is
podcast.
Caden old enough to be an adult?
No, Caden is not old enough to be an adult. He's on an adult green card today.
Oh man.
A
So
visa, a work
so
visa.
He's an illegal
He's
adult?
yes, he's an
I'm
illegal
not even the
adult.
youngest person in the room. Please keep it.
As usual.
So, Mopar, tell us a little bit about why
This
you
time,
guys
very true.
decided, because obviously for me and B, it's like we can't even fucking stop saying that shit. Why did you guys decide to do this in a sea of other podcasts that weren't going for the adults only thing? Because you've been on for 4 years now.
You're talking about, okay, so the beginnings of Rogue Squadron was Commander and I drink a lot of beer, and we think we're funny.
There's that.
Which sounds like the most arrogant thing, but
Off to a great
it really just started. We were playing Battlefield 4 dropped, and we were laughing our asses off with a lot of beer. And I mentioned to Cody, I was like, dude, this is fucking funny, we should record it. And at the time, he was a producer. He's like, I have all the equipment in the back room, let's record.
Right.
So the premise actually didn't start as a Star Wars podcast. We were just, let's get hammered and record it and see what the fuck happens. And there was a lot of funny stuff that came out of that. But slowly, we kind of formed into a schedule and a format and all this, and we kind of landed on
Schedule?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit. Yeah. I don't even know how to spell that fucking word.
Schedule? There's a lot of C's.
There's a K, right? And a Q?
There's an F in it.
A silent F. Yeah, I think we settled on being dirty or adult only because all of the other podcasts that we had heard were very clean and almost overly clean to us. It was just like, Darth Vader does this, and I think this. Next episode, I'm like, listen, tell me what you think.
Yeah, well,
say
right.
something.
Yeah, right.
I could read that on a fucking blog.
In fact, I did.
I wrote it. So it was just disconcerting, and I will say most of our inspiration actually came from Joe Rogan. We loved how he had people on, and it was just free, open conversation, and that's how he wanted to do it.
And not only to throw it to Joe Rogan, he has people from even much differing opinions.
But that's the whole point.
And that is the whole point. It's great because you get every side of every argument, every side of every opinion. That's a great,
Well, and so many of us has talked about the fact that we're sitting around talking about this anyway.
Right, exactly.
Now we're just pressing the record button. So why change how you're talking just because the button's on?
There's no reason to.
And that was kind of the premise.
Yeah.
Whenever we had conversations with our friends, it was never, I think this. What are your thoughts? No, it was like, fuck Kiadi Mundi, he's a piece of shit. I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, I'll fight you, bro. So that's how it just kind of
That
sparked.
Syrian son of a bitch.
That
Truly.
two-brain having ass motherfucker.
Oh, we're watching. We got Four Throats up here, I think.
Oh, that's
This
right.
This is right where that Four Throat guy.
We're
Thorian.
watching Tartakovsky
Right here.
Clone Wars second hour.
Get ready for these Four Throats. Very powerful.
It is funny that you say that because that's like this guy brought it up to me. It's like, hey, Starbecue. I'm like, what are you just hosting?
You are hammered. Well, yeah, but Starbecue.
Sounds like a Scrabble mistake.
I want to do like a podcast. I'm like, well, I mean,
Is that your phone impression?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
There
podcast.
would be more hand gesture.
I love to talk about Star Wars.
Plus, he's too tall.
Oh, Steve.
Thank you.
It's true.
No, like
I'm
he
merely
was
a-
like,
merely
I
a
wanna do
purveyor
this
of truth.
podcast. And I was like, well, what? I mean, it's what we talk about when we hang out anyway. If you want to slide some headphones and a microphone on me, so be it.
And here we are.
Here we
B-Wings
are.
and motherfucking Brewskins
Hell
with
yeah.
Rogue Squadron Podcast, San Diego fucking Sabers.
Got Steve Kirk up in
We've
this
got
bitch.
Brick City Blockade, we've got Home One Hangout in the corner, and who else is here? We got Phil Koff. What the fuck else do you need,
Steve,
motherfucker?
well, we've got the Commonwealth. Who else is in the Commonwealth?
Oh, yeah, give him some
Why?
shots.
Who else is in the Commonwealth?
Institution.
You do it. I told you about my memory. I'm sick of you doing this shit. You know how old I am.
No.
No, you don't.
But neither do you.
Star Wars Commonwealth Network of Podcasts, BrickCityBlockade.com Podcast Network.
Visit Star Wars Commonwealth.
I am not the voice of Brick
and take
City.
a next step into a larger world.
There you go.
James Brown is trying to check you.
I can get my
Was that a
radio
decent
voice
James
on.
Brown impression, though?
James Brown.
Fuck! We play a little game on Starbecue, which, by the way, owes a great debt of gratitude to you guys for opening the floodgates to our foul mouths.
Great. I want to be known for something. We say fuck a lot. Thank you.
I want to open it up to you. Favies Navies is a little game we play. You pick your favorite thing, your least favorite thing, Star Wars in general, go.
So they're both going to be the same answer. Star Wars fans.
Both Favies and Navies. Tell us about it because that's an excellent answer.
What's special about Star Wars is this. Is all of this. It brings us all together. We can all have different opinions. My top 10, 11 list is much different than yours. But that's awesome. But at the same time, unfortunately...
My opinions are better than yours.
They are better, but they're wrong.
I'm pissed.
Come on,
I'm
man.
pissed. We're all pissed about something.
Pissed.
We're all
Come on, unity is community, motherfucker.
We can be pissed
So
together.
I'll do a two-part answer. So that's
loophole.
my generic answer. I think the best and the worst of it is the Star Wars.
That's a good answer, actually.
But if I'm looking at the movies or the content, Old Republic is my favorite. Is my fucking favorite.
Yeah, you got some fans up in here.
Anything Darth Bane, Darth Revan.
Yep.
I love yes. So KOTOR was a big reason we got into Star Wars.
15 years ago, a few days ago, man.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, we actually had Drew Karpyshyn, the lead writer of KOTOR, on twice.
Yes, yeah.
And we got his thoughts on The Last Jedi. We got his thoughts on a lot of things. So that it is near
Xbox Game Pass for free.
if you own it.
Yes, if you do. If you don't, you're wrong.
All the cool kids have a PlayStation. All the cool kids roll with a PlayStation.
So, Mopar, I think for Halloween you need to dress up as Karth.
There you
Mark
go.
Massey.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Fuck that. I want to see your best Juhani, motherfucker.
Juhani?
Yeah, I want to see your best Juhani.
I will be your doom!
Okay, give us your navies. Give us your least favorite thing, at least right now.
Content-wise?
Sure. Yeah.
So, are we talking about
This is
Disney?
gonna be painful.
Are we talking about
Whatever
Disney
you
or
want.
so
As a whole, like Star Wars on the whole, preparation H feels
So
good.
Don't overthink it.
I actually, so if I just thought about it real quick, my negativity would be that they're stuck in the original trilogy. I like Han, I like Luke, I like Leia, but as far as Disney, move the fucking border. Like let's get beyond this. I don't care. It was disconcerting, even though I like Solo. I really like Solo.
was a
But what
beautiful
they
movie.
did was episode 7. We're gonna kill Solo off. Now what we're gonna do? Let's do a Solo movie. We just got rid of him. Like, all right, I enjoyed it. It was a great movie, but I don't care. Give me a Juhani. Give me a
hey,
Keanu.
now
Give me
that's
anything else.
My
That's not a
question
terrible
is,
idea.
We need to see Open
My
Land
question
Season
is,
fight.
would you rather them move forward in time or get back to that old Republic that you know we love so much?
So this is a tricky question because I actually choose go forward.
Okay.
Because it is impossible to go back and do anything better than KOTOR or anything better than Darth Bane. If you went back and tried to redo that shit, you would be the most criticized.
You'd fuck it up.
You would, yeah, exactly. Unless Drew Karpyshyn's writing everything,
Which he could because
So would you
which he
rather
could
them,
and should.
Would you rather them just say, "Hey guys, all the old Republic shit canon, boom, right there, put it back."
Old, so yes, I actually, unfortunately, I understand where they came from, where they just said reset, complete reset.
Absolutely.
I understand that they had to do that. But if you just said everything before Episode 1 remains canon, I think that would hold a lot of girth in the Star Wars community. You like that word, don't you?
Now let me say, as someone who obviously loves Revan probably as much as I do, I don't like the way they ended his story in SWTOR. Would you be cool with them doing like a Knights of the Old Republic 3 as a movie, figure out what really happened to Revan at the end?
No.
No? Not at all?
No, and this is so everybody praises KOTOR and the Darth Revan storyline, but I still think what's holding Disney back and holding Star Wars back is they are rehashing everything. They are not creating new things.
Fair enough.
So what I was arguing is don't do fan service stuff anymore. Create the best Star Wars movie you can. I don't care if I know anybody in it.
Now, in theory, that's what the roadmap is.
I haven't seen any roadmaps. I'm sorry.
It's not your job to remember. But in theory, that's what Rian Johnson's trilogy is. That's what Benioff and Weiss is.
It's okay. So I understand.
In theory.
Yeah. No. And they're
now-
clearing out the characters. Let's
Right.
get rid of Luke. Let's
Moving
get rid of
on.
Han.
Yep.
Let's get rid of this. But why do I have to sit through a movie while you just one by one get rid of characters? Why not just start another movie, 50 years ahead and do your own thing.
And they might. That might be what's coming.
Well, I was hired by Disney last night to write.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's where you were.
Me and Kathleen are.
Oh,
you know.
You and Kath? Yeah. Like that?
No. We're very much like this.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But I just. So this is.
We're very much like this.
I think what's holding Disney back is the fact that they're doing fan service. And while I might like the fan service, you're not advancing the story
not to the service of the work.
It's not to the service of the fans in the long run.
Yeah.
It's a short-term game.
What do you guys
I
think? Let's just limit it to 7 and 8. How do you think they've done? Because you look at like episode 1 and 2, they're not only advancing the storyline for existing Star Wars fans, but they are creating new Star Wars fans. So I think it's a real hard thing to do that I need to advance the story and bring a whole new generation of Star Wars fans into the fold. Because honestly, like 1 and 2 didn't do it for me. KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, was actually what made me go back and like rehash all of the great stuff. So I'm waiting for that bomb to drop that Disney has, whether it's a game or a book or whatever, that is just like, whoa. What are your thoughts on like 7 and 8?
I need some fucking Star Wars games.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Amen. I think 7 and 8 did a really good job of not overdoing fan service, but putting enough in there for the fans. There was a decent bit of fan service in it, but they did a good enough job of, okay, hey, you guys that love Skywalker, here he is, but guess what? And they summed it up really well. Luke Skywalker, your hero you grew up with, he's Obi-Wan this time, and here's the new hero. Here's Rey. These are the people you're focusing on. They did a good job of introducing it to a new generation for sure. But I am really interested to see where Rian Johnson's trilogies go. Where these other,
That's so far off.
I will only agree with you partially. They came out initially saying the purpose of this sequel trilogy is to end the Skywalker saga.
Yeah. True.
Great. Close story, move on.
Steve Kirk on the microphone.
Hello there.
He's whispering sweet nothings into the microphone.
They did exactly what Lucas did with the original trilogy, and they're piecemealing the story. If their purpose was to wrap up the saga, then write it as a story arc across 3 movies and hold it at. Instead, they were like, here, JJ, do this. Here, Ryan, do this. Here, JJ, do this. They're piecemealing it, and it's coming across that way. There's no clear story arc between 7, 8, and 9.
So what I actually like, so it's a give and take. What I have always wanted as a Star Wars fan is different views of the Star Wars universe.
Yes.
I love that they're bringing in crazy new directors and all that. But the downfall is you may not get the Star Wars film you want because it's a crazy brand new view of it.
Holy shit, wait a second. The fans didn't have anything to do with making a Star Wars movie? What kind of fucking bullshit are you talking about?
I mean, I sent in my edits and my thoughts on it, but they only listened to about half of them. I think it's cool that they... okay, so let's just call it worst case scenario with starting with Disney's movie production. If they were to create 7 and they still focused on Luke, Leia, and Han, I would have been out. I would have been out.
Too much.
Because I've already seen Luke, Han, and Leia for 3 movies. I like them. I'm done with them. Let's move the fuck on. I can say that.
They're all dead at this point.
I agree, and that's the reason it's good for them to be the mentor characters. But not that everybody loves that they've been killed off, but they're saying, hey, their time's over. Like if you watch 1, 2, and 3 first, and then you watched episode 4, like in chronologically, like you never saw episode 4 before 1, 2, and 3, you'd be like, they fucking killed Obi-Wan in the first 20 minutes of this movie, and he's just gone? Like nothing happened? But because we saw that, as that was the first Star Wars movie ever, everybody's cool with it, and nobody's pissed. But everybody's pissed now that Luke got a badass fucking exit.
Hey, can you tell him he has a microphone, you don't have to scream?
I always scream. Sorry. That Luke got a badass exit, and now everybody's. It's a weird. It's weird.
So what I always like to do is go back through the Star Wars universe and receive the information as the movies were released. So in episode 4, Yoda doesn't exist. The Sith aren't a thing. Like if you look at just episode 4, we're talking about starships. Darth was his first name.
There wasn't a title.
Darth
Mr.
was his first name.
Mr. Doth.
Mr. Darth.
Your other
Obi-Wan
Windex.
even calls him Darth.
Darth
Yeah.
was his first
They've gone back
name.
and been like, oh, that was a taunt or whatever. But
It wasn't a title.
Oh
No, it was his name.
father.
It was his first name in episode
I know.
4.
Family Guy brought it out. No,
So-
Mr. Doth, your other Windex.
Yes. So I think if we take it in chronological order of what we're given, we could pick all of them apart. I think the prequels actually added so much content, whether you like them or not. They added so many worlds, so many species. It was a wide galactic war in the prequels, which I completely enjoy.
Fantastic.
But they
100%
were
true.
really, really different because we're focused on a handful, 4 or 5 characters going against the Empire, which has been hardly set up. We don't know anything about the Empire. We just know they're evil because Stormtrooper.
Because empires
Hitler,
are evil.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Roman Empire. Evil.
yeah. What I do like about the new sequels is the waters are muddied now. It's not clear cut, good guy, bad guy.
Yep.
We see those internal struggles more on screen. Like Luke was like, I don't want to kill my dad, but I have to. But he figured a way out, in 6.
Loophole.
But it was still like, oh yeah, you're a stormtrooper, you're evil. The first thing we see is a stormtrooper run away from the First Order in episode 7. The muddies waters and let's drink about it.
Yes.
everybody. Cheers. At that point. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. Fantastic. You can relate like crazy to Kylo Ren. If I woke up and my master was sitting over me crazy-eyed with a fucking lightsaber, I'd be like, well, shit. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. You really understand why the bad guys are bad guys. And I say that in quotes because you kind of see that other side now. You see where the
depends on
Luke
a
comes
certain
out.
point of view.
Exactly,
Yes.
absolutely. Luke comes out in that movie and says, here's why I'm going to train you to be a Jedi, and here's why they're fucking wrong.
It
And
humanizes
that's
even
exactly
the
what
good.
he says in the film.
It humanizes the good guys and the bad guys.
Boom.
Yeah,
See, so
absolutely.
my issue with the original trilogy was the good guys can do no wrong. They don't kill anybody, but helmeted bad guys. Like you don't even see a person die. What do we see in episode 7? We see a stormtrooper run from the First Order, and they pull. I mean, you see blood for the first time on a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Everything's humanized. It's real all of a sudden.
That's true. That is the first time you
I
see
know,
blood
that's why
on one of
I
those
said
stormtroopers.
Jesus.
This motherfucker. Hold on now. This is my event. Bye, Mopar.
Yeah, exactly. Mopar's been banned.
Hit the mic.
There's
Hit the mic.
posters up already. If you see this guy, tase immediately.
Set for stun, bitch.
Yes. But I wish. In closing, I wish Star Wars fans could really wrap their head around what existed and what's happening on a grand scale, like that. This is the first time we've ever seen blood on a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
There's people in there.
What?
There's people dying.
Right. It's not just a trash can
Let me
empty of
ask
trash.
you, why do they even wear the armor?
That's a good fucking question.
Do you want to dive into this right now? Do you want the legend?
40 years
version
and
or
we
not?
One hit, you're dead.
No, we don't
With
want to
a
dive into that.
stick.
Well,
With a stick.
according to the
Fucking teddy bears with a stick.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
40 years and we don't have an answer to that.
We only have an
But
hour left.
Phasma's
We
armor
can't
can
get into
deflect
that.
blasters.
I will say.
Yep.
I will
Where
say,
do I get that?
It's chrome.
Very true. Very true.
She polishes her.
There's a
A lot of polishing going on there.
Murphy's oil or something.
Or
something
something,
going
yeah.
on.
She's a big fan of the WD.
The polishing.
The WD, though.
The WD.
We can go a lot of places with WD. Oh, we got a slave lamp in the house. We got a hot slave.
I brought mine too. I'll put it on after the show.
Mopar, I want it.
For the after party.
You already.
We saw that as celebration last year. That's fine.
Slave
We're good.
Mopar went down.
So
We already got a titty
Can't
bump from you.
Can't unsee it.
I guess, guys, we are coming up on the Saucewalkers Saga Challenge here shortly.
We're coming up on it.
Mopar, where can
coming
all
up
the
on
good people
1700.
find you all over social media and Rogue Squadron Podcast?
At the brewery.
If you log online and just search large jackass, I think myself or Cody will
third
come
one
up.
down, right?
Yeah.
Third one down.
Third one on Google, yeah. We're on. We've been around. We're on.
Give us
everything.
the URLs and shit.
Rogue Squad Pod, all one word. is most of our social media stuff. But from Spotify to iTunes to Google Play to it's a bunch of shit. I don't know.
You know, you might be right. I searched Large Jackass, and the third one down is list of Jackass cast members.
Oh my god.
See?
It works.
I'm 16. Cody's like 33. I'm fighting for that top 10.
We'll get there. We're voting you up.
Mopar, one more thing before you get off. Tell us before you get off, baby. One beer that you're fucking down with right now.
Besides the one in your hand.
No, not quite. Depending on the day, man. So I'm gonna give a big shout out to something that's somewhat local to me, Trogs.
Oh yeah.
Trogs is beautiful.
Trogs. If you guys are in anywhere in PEA, I would, if within an hour or 2 hours, I would take. It's in Hershey. Yes, the Hershey chocolate, motherfuckers.
Yes, and Lay's chips too.
I don't believe any of that.
No, Hers chips, not Lay's. Fuck Lay's. Hers. We're a Hers area.
I'm just gonna roll the dice and say they're IPA Perpetual.
Oh, it's beautiful shit.
It is so good. Now, unfortunately, if I was in Columbus, I would have a list of shit for you guys. But Amish PA country is a little less diverse.
A little less beery. A little less beery than Columbus, Ohio.
I don't mean anything bad by that. You make me have to be a bad guy. Come on. Is Mopar going to become like a title as Darth did?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mopar Ren. Mopar Sidious.
Yeah, Mopar Ren. Mopar Ren. It's just going to be a drunken
If you don't
no-mask.
change your Facebook name to that by the end of this weekend, we're going to take that ridiculous
Put that ridiculous beer down, and I'm holding the fucking thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're on everything. Just if you search Rogue Squadron Podcast, we're there.
We got the logo up on the screen. Check out Rogue Squadron. Check out all of the friends you're going to see on the show today. And Mopar, we got to thank you again for coming out, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We'll drink some more beer with you later, and we'll have some wings and shit.
So-
You're doing the wing
so I
challenge
guess
whether
the
you like it or
transition
not.
is, yes.
No.
You got to do it, bro.
What is? Oh,
You gotta do
oh,
it.
you see
Talking
that?
to you, homie.
We got a
Mopar.
Rogue Squadron sticker right up in this bitch.
We got to do this.
Yeah, so for everybody here, I do have I find stickers in my ass all the fucking time.
Wow.
So
I don't want
those aren't from my ass. They're from your ass.
Is that from all the Chiquita bananas up there?
Metalocalypse. Death Clock. You guys don't test my metal knowledge, too. I'm a jackass.
So I guess we're going to take a short break and get ready for the wing challenge.
We'll get ready.
Let's do it.
I support you guys all the way.
Oh my gosh.
All right, is it 8 people? Everybody doing it, raise their hand. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I have you hold this real quick?
You got to do it.
Beautiful.
You're doing it.
Go for it if you need it.
I'm working,
You're
dog.
banging. Hey y'all, your main man Fo back. I got some wangs up in this bitch. Let me show you some of these wangs right quick. We're about to start the Sauce Walker saga, and I got these Chipotle barbecue wings right
Are
here.
you fondling people's wangs?
I'm fondling wangs all day. Let me tell you about these right quick. They smoky, they spicy, they a little bit tangy, they sweet,
Can we live stream it?
but they not on this motherfucking challenge. These challenges are about to be the 5 hottest sauces on the menu,
All right, here's
including
the deal.
Rebel Cause Spark Sauce. Let's
Everybody,
listen to
this
my
is
main
your
man,
Hot Wing
Caden.
Challenge, and everybody just in general, listen up. Fody's going to explain exactly what the rules are for the Hot Wing Challenge.
Yeah, don't puss out, number 1. Number 2, if you're gonna Ralph, do it in the fucking bathroom. Number 3, beer is available for all you pussy ass bitches who can't handle the heat.
Or anyone else.
Was that number 2 or 3? Let's go to number 4. Fuck it. Number 4, 2.5, 3, 4 maybe if you're here counting a little bit later.
You're just making this shit up.
We're going to ask you some questions. Those questions need to be answered regardless of the fire in your throat. Let's call it 5. Number 5, please have fun and tell your homies and homegirls that we love B-Wings of Brewskins. Donate to Water Street Mission. Get some prizes. Oh, and by the way, no pussy-ass bitches. We already said that.
All right, so for this, let's keep the volume as much down as we can because we are going to be answering questions. We want to hear everybody's. This is on live. We do a video going, all that great stuff. So, Phil, my friend, take it away. What is the first round of the Sauce Walkers Challenge?
The first round is Order 66, motherfucker.
Order 66, all right. Everybody participating, grab a wing. Grab a wing.
Let me bring up my Google Docs and shit.
Everybody get it ready. Don't eat it yet, but get it in your hands.
So we've got these wing challenges out here. Y'all can see. We've got lots of friends participating. This is the Order 66 sauce. Caden, what sauce is this by the Rumple Brewskin standard?
I don't know. Voodoo? Donro. You coming to do it?
This is the Rumple Brewskins Voodoo sauce.
You gonna watch? All right.
This sauce has hot sauce. It's got a little bit of the suicide mixed in with it. It's a delicious sauce. Actually, one of my favorites from last night. We tried them last night. Anybody who's ready, get going. Go for it. Munch them wings. This will be the Voodoo sauce, round 1, Order 66. And now I'm going to ask some people some questions. Caden, why don't you go out there with the microphone, brother?
I put that one there for everybody else.
Go pick your first interviewee.
Interviewee? Sure. Mac, jump on up.
So who we got here today?
My name is Mac.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi, Mac. In the house.
So you got this voodoo in your mouth. What does it feel like? Order 66.
Got some spice to it. It's pretty good. I'm not crying yet though, so I guess we'll see in the next round.
Not crying. What is your favorite Star Wars starship? Starship.
Probably Star Destroyer.
Oh. He went right for the fucking nuts, dude. There was no question about that.
Benedictor class.
Yeah, pick a Star Destroyer class.
Oh man, I'm not that good.
Look at that beautiful Boba Santa shirt, though. It's amazing.
Boba Claus.
Boba Claus, I love it. Let's pick another person up here. Han Solo, one of the best Han Solo cosplays I've ever seen, by the way.
Thanks.
Question is, what is your favorite Star Wars alien?
That's tough. Oh, I know your
legs.
Slave Leia. Hut Slayer Leia says she knows.
Huxley? Admiral Akbar.
Akbar, that's true. She's right. It is Akbar.
Oh, he's a calamari fan. We got a calamari fan.
Unfortunately, not on the menu this evening, but it's a good answer.
All right, Hut Slayer Leia, let's get you in here for a question. What is your favorite Princess Leia moment in all of Star Wars?
Oh, that's tough.
It is a tough question.
When she killed Jabba doesn't count, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's the I love you, I know.
I love you, I know.
She's engaged.
Oh, they're engaged. Han Solo and Leia are engaged.
Just don't have a son. You're gonna be fucked.
Yeah, you can totally have a daughter. Jaina.
Hey, don't
Jaina's
call them
amazing. Name your daughter Jaina.
Jaina and Jason.
Let's get another
my little
interview.
brother real quick. Kyle Crater in the house.
All right.
All right, Kyle. Here's your question, sir.
I don't know a lot about Star Wars, but
You don't need to. Here's your question.
All right.
Favorite Star Wars toy? Go.
Star Wars toy.
All the ones Caden D broke.
Yeah.
All the ones
I definitely had a lot of fun playing with my brother's Star Wars toys growing up, flushing them down the toilet, breaking them. But I'd have to say, I don't even know what it's called. It was the big walker things.
That's
Fucking AT-AT, motherfucker.
I have to say, I have to throw in for my little brother. Whenever we would play Star Wars together, he'd be like, and these are the words exactly, he'd be like, can I have the guy with the takeoff helmet?
Yeah.
Whatever guy, it was always Luke in the Stormtrooper disguise with the helmet that came off. He always loved the guys with the takeoff helmet. That's what he called it when he was like a kid. It was
I have a confession to make. I always love the guys with the takeoff blasters.
Very true. Oh,
Pew
we
pew
got
is a
the second
motherfucker.
round coming out.
All right, we got this next round. This right here, my friends, is a New Hope round. This right here is Death Star 1.
Death Star 1.
If you slay these wings, you survive the trench run. Go ahead.
Are we doing it? All right, everybody. Choose your weapon.
This is the Brewskins. What's it called, Caden? Is this suicide or is this the level under that?
I think this is suicide or voodoo.
Voodoo we already had. We fucking said that already.
Oh, did we?
Come
Okay,
on now.
Suicide then.
All these people paying attention.
It's suicide.
Here you are at your own event,
Where's that
fucking
Google Doc?
snoozing on the fucking job.
Let's do it.
All right, let me get somebody in here who thinks this is spicy. Who thinks this is spicy? Go for it. We got a shrug on the left here.
Chewing.
Mike Moriarty, he won't even fucking eat them. I tried to tell him it was necessary. Here's what we're gonna do, Mike. We're gonna give you a Chipotle wing. Come on, motherfucker, eat this. You see his fucking hand? You see the way he did that? Try to do that again.
This is wicked chili, by the way.
You hear me say no pussy ass bitch?
Wicked chili.
Wicked chili.
What was that?
I said I think the first wing was like more in the throat. This one's like sweet, but a little bit in the mouth.
Yeah.
A little bit in the mouth?
A little bit in the
You don't like it all
mouth.
in the mouth? I like it all in the mouth.
So, what is the next round of questions, buddy?
Next question. Who's ready for it?
Thank you, Jordan.
Who's coming up here?
All right.
The Big Mac sauce.
All right, next question here. God, those fucking wings are amazing.
They're so good.
Next question. Fuck, they're good.
Feelings of Brewskins, shout them out. Rumble Brewskins, Lancaster, PA.
Next question. If you could eat any Star Wars animal, what would it be?
Oh.
Any Star Wars animal. And I'm going to open up this up to alien species. So, like, if you're like, oh, I want to get some fucking batter fried Admiral Akbar, I'm down.
I bet that Jabba the Hutt's little gremlin thing that's with him. That thing deep fried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, deep fried. That thing might be good.
Look at all the heads nodding. Everybody wants to get a bite of Salacious Crumb up in this bitch. All right, who else is coming up for a question? Get me some questions up in here. All right, we got Hutslayer back up. Hutslayer, if you could be in any Star Wars movie, which one would you be in? Retroactively, recuts and pickups. Which one would you put yourself back in?
What's your favorite?
That's a tough question. I
That's
can't
a
believe I just
really
asked
tough
that.
question.
Some people are like, nah, that shit ain't tough. I'll be in this one.
No, that's a tough one.
I know mine.
What's your favorite Star Wars?
I don't have one. I love them all.
Amen to that answer.
Amen to
I
that
can't. No, I can't answer that.
So which?
I guess
Let me put it to you this way: which battle in Star Wars would you fight in?
Oh shit!
Fuck, she's looking at me like you just swapped one shit question for another.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. That's why I asked that shit. This is called Starbecue, not snooze and blues.
Well, I love.
Do the Jedi where they go through the.
I love Endor. I'll do the Endor.
She loves
yeah,
Endor. She
yeah.
loves Endor. That's a great battle. They won the fuck out of that battle. Excellent battle. Excellent
Let's get
battle.
Austin up here to answer some questions.
Austin, sir, you ready?
Yeah.
What is your lightsaber color, my friend?
My lightsaber color? Purple, easily.
Purple?
Yeah.
But why? You said easily. Why?
No, because purple is usually with users that like lean on the dark side a little bit, but they are light-sided Jedi to begin with.
Right, I like that.
And I'm about that. Like I can see like the kind of middle ground of it. Like I like it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Fantastic answer.
Absolutely correct.
Question. Okay, James Brown coming with the questions.
Scott, would you, Scott, Mr. Cole, would you or would you not ever tell me the odds?
Oh, good question. Get on this microphone, sir. Would you ever, in 1,000,000 parsecs, tell this dude the odds?
That guy would know the odds as soon as I knew the odds.
Oh! What a
That is the
great
correct answer.
What a great answer. As soon as I knew the odds, he's got them. Are we ready for round 3?
We don't have the wings, so no.
Okay. Well, anybody who has done round 1 and 2, we've got a little surprise. You guys are welcome to nab a shot of this blue milk over here.
Blue milk shot before the Battle of Hoth round, ladies and gentlemen.
Right before the Battle of Hoth, cool yourselves
mouth
off
down
with
a
some
little
blue
bit.
milk. If you got some spice in your tongue, it'll neutralize it a little bit, and it'll get you drunk.
Except Kyle. We do have the next round coming out. You can just
Oh, we got the next round coming out here.
All right, so we do have Todd Geiger from Ravello Magazine right here, joining us a little late, but it's okay. Why don't you go ahead and take the first and second round while we wait?
At the same time?
At the same damn time.
So we got Todd from Ravello Magazine here in Lancaster. Give it up with woo! Anybody seen a leprechaun say yeah? That's some old school YouTube, y'all. By the way, beautiful Star Wars shirt, by the way. We're going to ask you some of our questions while you're chewing there.
I'll do my best.
All right, ready? Favorite Star Wars starfighter or starship? Go.
I don't know. I'm not going to be good at
Don't
that.
say resistance bombing.
Do we have the non-Star Wars question that we could ask?
All right, let me give you a non-Star Wars question.
What is your name?
Favorite nerdy character, period. Favorite geeky character, period. Comic book, Star Wars, Babylon 5, who gives a fuck?
I like Batman.
Batman! Ooh, coming strong with the Dark Knight up in here. Excellent choice. How's that first round of wings treating you? That voodoo sauce tasty, huh? Yeah?
So you ready for another wing and another question?
Yes. Yes. All right, we're going up to round 2 here from my man Todd from Ravello.
That is the...
That's the...
Double check it real quick.
Wicked, I think? Wicked sauce?
That was the first one. Suicide sauce.
Suicide. You know what? Wicked, Suicide, Order 66, who gives a fuck? As you're getting that, a little bit of heat? Yeah? Getting to you a little bit? Not too bad? Not too bad? You like spicy stuff? Okay, here's your next question then. You gotta put hot sauce on it, but what Star Wars animal are you throwing on the barbecue pit?
Sorry?
What Star Wars animal or character or creature are you throwing on the barbecue pit?
Oh my god. Jabba.
Jabba? You're eating Jabba? Motherfucker likes escargot, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're ready for round 3, the Battle of Hoth here. Everybody go ahead and grab a
Do your blue
wing.
milk shots first.
If you haven't taken your blue milks, take them. It's
Cheers,
like
everybody.
medicine,
Beatings of Brewskins.
except it gets you more drunker than most medicine except Benadryl. Let me tell you about this Chipotle wing.
Yeah. Let's figure out that.
All right, who's got some wing in their mouth ready to answer a question? Hutslayer's up here. Come on up here, Hutslayer.
Ooh, my sinuses are clear.
So we're gonna get that wing first. We gotta get the heat in the mouth.
I smelt it. I got the vapors.
This question is for both Hutslayer and Mr. Hutslayer, Mr. Han Solo over here, who, by the way, has some of the best Han Solo vestiture I've ever seen. Okay, here's your question. If you, as Han Solo, not as you, if you, as Han Solo, could date one other Star Wars character, who's it going to be? Same question, Princess Leia.
Princess Leia.
No, one other Star Wars character. You were already engaged to Princess
Watch
Leia.
it.
Watch it.
Jason Solo, my son.
Jason Solo, my son,
What?
keeping it in the family, incestual as fuck.
Oh,
Not
what,
really-
who
no,
would
that
I
wasn't
do,
the
or could I
question.
name it?
Oh no, you gotta fuck the shit out of him.
No, I was gonna say.
Who would I fuck?
Yeah, oh, you gotta hook up with them.
I
I wasn't really mad at his answer, y'all.
I was.
This is weird.
Do it.
That was an excellent answer. I don't think YouTube is mad at you
There's
either.
like
The
one
Green
other.
Girl
There's only one
in
other
Return
woman
of
in
the
the
Jedi.
show.
What is it? Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Oh, no. Mara.
Oh, Margie. Yes, good answer.
That is the answer to the question. Besides,
Good answer.
That I won't say.
All right, Hutslayer, get up here. Time for some. What do they call it? Retribution here.
Be real.
Okay, who are you dating in the Star Wars universe, spicy mouth and all?
Besides your brother.
Luke!
Oh, no!
Did that take that short of a time? Your own brother? She's down, y'all. She's down.
I don't know though.
Even after you found out?
Hey, they already crossed the line. You might as well be good.
By force.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett! Yes.
Is it the jetpack?
I just gotta say, she's into scarification, y'all. Okay, who's up? Who's up? I need one more person to answer the question. Who would you? All right, go for it, Caden. Who are you dating in the Star Wars universe?
Jaina Solo.
Oh,
sure.
Jaina Solo.
Jaina
She's
Solo.
only the best character ever.
For real. Jaina for sure.
Okay, y'all.
Sorry, baby.
Okay, y'all. Who's ready for a different Star Wars question? Who's ready for a different? All right, come on up here, awesome Fett. Okay, here's your Star Wars question. Which planet in the Star Wars universe makes the best booze?
Is there a real answer to this?
Well, I know that Sullust has some banging gin and Corellians be making ale.
The answer's not
I don't honestly know, but I'm gonna say Tatooine.
Love it! The man says Tatooine. He says Tatooine. Why do you say Tatooine?
There's like bars and cantinas and shit.
There's like bars and cantinas and shit. What better answer is there?
I got one for this.
Okay,
you
go for it.
clearly have not seen
Okay, if I was going for a drink in the Star Wars universe, I wouldn't go. No, not Cannon Bite. I'd be going to Dathomir to try one of their little cocktails they got mixing up on that planet for sure. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Let me give you another perspective.
I'm going to Narshada.
I don't care what happens, Steve. I want those robot legs, and I'm down with it. Let's do it.
I want those robot legs, and I'm down with it.
Stay away from the hoverboards and I'll be good.
Coruscant.
True.
Because where do you always see Obi-Wan drinking?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is very true.
And he is a man of standards.
That is true.
That's true. That's true.
Tatooine, and you forget about that because you have Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, and Anchorage.
Moss Eisley, Moss Espa, and Anchorage.
Point, beat Arthur.
Let's pass this down.
Let's pass this down to Jake Stetler.
All right. It's got to be Cloud City because Lando Calrissian would have been drinking Colt 45s.
Oh, Colt 45s. Guys, we just went deep ass cuts up in this bitch. Okay? Colt 45 and 2
Because it works every time.
That's all we need.
And that's all we need.
We can go to the bar after dark, but we're here in the daytime.
Absolutely.
Billy D famously endorsed Colt 45.
Yeah, if you don't like Billy D. Williams, I just have one thing to say to you. Fuck off. Here. We gotta hear from the Hutslayer. So, okay, Mike Moriarty, get up to this microphone. Mike Moriarty is being a dripping vagina about the wing thing, but he's not a dripping vagina in anything else. He's an awesome guy.
Need to play his theme song again?
Can I get 2 intros in one? No, I don't know.
All right, Mike, here's your question, sir. Okay, before I put this delicious Chipotle barbecue wing in my mouth covered in blue cheese.
Can you sell it any harder? Dang, man.
Good.
Dripping.
Here's my question.
All
right.
Do it.
If you could go to the bar with any Star Wars character, can't say Obi-Wan because he's everybody's pick.
Because he's mine.
Who are you going to the bar with?
Ooh. Hondo. Like, why not? Have you seen his bar? Oh my gosh.
Great answer.
Yeah.
That was like
Although
instant
he'll
too.
roofie your drink, as we saw in the quote.
All right, so what are you ordering at Hondo's bar?
Nothing that he hands to me.
Smart man. Smart man.
Nothing that he has? I love it.
I'll order myself. I'm good.
We got 2 more rounds in the wing challenge here.
2 more.
Who wants to come
Wait,
up and
I just
answer?
heard he's ordering a lemonade.
A lemon?
Whoa! Well, you need a Shirley Temple? We can get one.
What are you, fucking new here? Do you even go here?
We like to call it the Padme.
The Padme?
The Padme.
Oh, man.
All right, let's get a homie up here. From the Come on up. We got a Star Wars question for you, sir. Okay, you ready? Favorite song from any Star Wars movie?
Favorite song
from any Star Wars movie?
I like the closing song at the end of Return of the Jedi. The re-release.
Okay.
It's got this synth thing going and drums thing going.
Yeah.
That is great.
And you said the re-release.
Yeah, the re-release, not the one where the
Not the old dub nub.
No, not that one. That's a good answer.
I love that answer. Very strong answer, my friend. Okay, well then you get a second question, a follow-up, a little clit tickle, if you will. What is your lightsaber color?
Oh, well, that's green.
Green. Oh! You're a good man. We like you. We like you.
That fits.
How far away are we from the next round?
I am not sure.
Everything come out.
Actually, Sean, can you pop your head in there and ask how long till the next round?
Hey, yo, pop that shit. Peep that shit. Ain't nobody know about this.
Right now is the next round.
Coming this way?
Coming out.
All right. So we just busted the Battle of Hoth. We just fucked up the fucking Death Star. And we Order 66 the shit out of that.
Mr. Donroe, are you having
Mr. Donroe?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Owner of B-Wings and Brewskins. Proprietor of the challenge. All right, which is round 4, Caden?
Oh my
round
goodness.
4 is, give me a second, let me pop this up here. That is the Winston's round, a.k.a. the Wrath of the Emperor round.
Winston's right here, my friends. Wrath of the Emperor. Death Star 2 is coming. It's looming over the forest moon. And the B-Wings and the fucking speeder bikes, they's coming. All right, chew that shit. We're up in here. We got friends chowing on wings.
Sweating, baby.
I'm sweating a little bit. It's just hot in here in general.
We got Steve Kirk and Jake Stetler up in the house. We got our friends from Rumple Brewskins back there. And we got all sorts of rebels.
Shout out to the kitchen right now.
Yeah!
Thank you, gentlemen. That was a little hot. Yep.
That one's got some kick to it, huh? All right, get up on this mic. Get up on this mic. We've got a naysayer. He says, not so bad. Not so bad. Tell us about it. Tell us about the taste. Tell us about the zing. Tell us about the pop.
Very intense to begin with, for sure, man. And I can definitely feel it, in the mouth, feel it all over the tongue.
All over the tongue.
Yeah, all over the tongue. I feel it in the face and everything. But I have to say, man, as a person that loves spice, it's not really killing me yet.
Not getting you yet.
No, not getting me.
Second to last round, we got a strong competitor up in here. We got a strong competitor.
Not bad at all.
I love that.
My mouth was burning like a motherfucker.
Who's up? Who's up for some questions?
Ask me some questions. I'm tearing. I'm ready.
All right, Han Solo is up here. Han Solo, which Ghostbuster would be the best Jedi? That's a good question, huh?
Oh, wait. Clarify.
Go out of the box and say Venkman.
Old Ghostbusters, new Ghostbusters.
Good question, Steve Kirk. Good question.
Only 1984 Ghostbusters.
I'm going with old Ghostbusters. You got Peter Venkman. You got Ray Stantz. Venkman.
I'm going Venkman.
Best Jedi. You know what? I would agree. I think Venkman's got the highest midichlorian count.
For Jedi?
Yeah, smart as a motherfucker.
Hey,
That's a good answer.
And listen, and he pulled off he always wanted to do this. Pulled off the cloth.
Oh!
The flowers are
True!
standing.
The flowers were still standing. The flowers were still standing. All right, who's up here? Who's up here for a question?
Can I talk about this for a second? I'm fucking crying here, man. This is hot as shit.
Caden Stetler, certified dripping vagina.
Oh, man.
All right, Ravello Magazine, let's get up here.
Sure.
Ravello Magazine, which Marvel superhero would make the best Jedi?
There's only one right answer for that.
Let's take their normal superpowers out. Let's just call it all Force powers.
Okay.
I've got an answer. It's not a popular answer.
It's not a popular answer?
Go ahead.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! Fuck, we have the same answer. I didn't think that was a popular answer. Fuck! It's fucking 2 for 2, though. Oh, Spider-Man's a good answer. Why Spider-Man?
Deadpool?
Deadpool. What makes sense?
What's that?
It's what popped in my head.
Spider-Man just, came to you like a fucking dream.
Right.
I like that answer. Spider-Man would make a baller Jedi. That dude doesn't want to do anything but help people.
Oi. Thor.
Thor?
Oh, is he worthy?
Thor? Who's got a different answer? Who wants to tell me which Marvel superhero makes the best Jedi?
Captain America, man.
Absolutely. That's a great answer.
Boy Scout.
No, man, it's just he fights for justice, truth, everything, like everything you expect in a hero, man. Like, and he fights for what's right no matter what. Even like he became the nomad, man. Like he threw away his patriotism to do what's right, man. Like that's what the epitome of a Jedi.
Answer, man,
Yeah.
for sure. What do you think about that, Dad? I know you love that.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
I agree with Austin. It's Captain America, man.
B
Captain
says
America.
Hawkeye. Didn't nobody in this room say Hawkeye, just for the record.
I said Hawkeye.
You don't count, motherfucker.
Wrong.
Was it you?
Ow, that's my titty.
That's so bad. Kyle, can we get a little rundown on what the hell is going on in your face right now?
Did we already do the last round? Did you already
Well,
go
my
to the
mouth
last
is on
round?
fire, so I thought if I took a drink it'd go away, but it just put it in my esophagus and now my mouth. So it's pretty damn hot.
All right, we got the
Is
Hut Slayer,
everybody going
Emperor,
to the
Bobby.
last round? Is anybody tapping out?
No, I can go.
All right.
Damn it, that didn't work.
I thought the last round already came.
All right, raise your hand who's dying right now.
Oh!
There we go.
It's going away. It's going away. It was hot.
Only when I exhale we got over here from the Hut Slayer. That's a good answer. Oh, we got a BB-8 shirt over there. How you doing, BB-8? Shit, you're my boy.
Oh, that's Kat from Revilla Magazine with the BB-8 shirt on.
BB-8 over there. Wave
Yeah.
to us, BB-8. She ain't waving. That's all good. All right, I think.
So,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy. We are moving on to the Rebel Cause Spark Sauce made by me. This is the last round. AKA Resistance. Master Sauce Walker's final stand. Burn the fucking first order. Yeah. Burn the fucking first order down. My mouth is fucked right now. Burn the first turd.
Oh, they're just sticks.
I like it.
We've got
And
we've got
it.
Rumple
Can we get
Brewskins
this
right
on
here.
video, ladies and gentlemen?
We're tossing them right here
We're
in front of
gonna toss them
everybody.
right in front of us.
That sauce is sparky, motherfucker. Tried it last night.
Did you try
Quite
the sauce
delicious.
here, Conrad? Are you going to? Try a little bit. Try a little bit. Oh, man. Look at
Oh,
that.
you're watching it right now, y'all.
Woo!
You're watching it right now. We got the sauce on there. We about to toss them. Now, we did try this sauce last night. I'll tell you what. It's tasty. That's for sure.
Oh, they're tossing them up. Look at that.
They weren't real bashful about that sauce at all.
Oh.
He's still tap back. He's still tap back.
All right, we got the toothpicks coming.
All right. Everybody grab a toothpick.
The question is, what are you willing to do for the rebel cause, y'all?
Now, before we take this last round, guys, I just want to say it is awesome to have everybody out here today. Thank you for supporting Rebel Cause and Starbecue. And we're doing some good stuff.
And thank you very much
And
for
of
supporting
course-
Rumple Brewskins.
Hey!
Please tip your bartenders.
May the force be with you guys. Let's do this.
And also with you.
Yeah.
Always.
Eat your sauce, y'all. Eat your sauce. And I'm gonna go deep here. I'm gonna fucking dip my shit up in this sauce anyway.
Just imagine both of us on Tatooine. I smell it.
That's pretty banging. I gotta say the flavor's right on. Spicy, huh?
I'm Han.
I swallowed it without chewing.
That's probably worse.
Come on, Han Solo.
We'll figure it out later.
I gotta get some reactions first.
Let me see that Honda.
I thought Han shot first.
Nothing on that one.
Poor Leia.
Middle.
That's supposed to be hot?
It's hot.
Middle beer.
No, not at all.
Middle.
That's fine, but have one. I don't care.
What is happening on TV?
Fan videos.
Some fan films, man.
All right, we need somebody who's got some hot shit in their mouth to talk.
All right. Who's going up first?
I'm ready.
All right, Han Solo. You ready?
Ready.
Favorite Imperial character?
I'm in a Darth Vader mood.
Fuck.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
you can't say Darth Vader.
I know, that's too easy.
Young Han Solo.
My dad, Jake Steller, with the real
fucking grab. All right, you
What
gotta
about
beat that.
Anakin
old
Solo
Han
from the
Solo.
books?
Old Han
Anakin
Solo.
Oh, Anakin Solo. Good choice. All right, give me another competitor.
Okay, my brother's taking it up. Kyle Credit.
All right, first off, I want to say, Cade, your sauce is weak. The last round was a lot hotter. The wing itself was actually hotter than the sauce. So, hit me with the non-Star Wars question.
A non-Star Wars question? Let me hit you with a Star Wars question,
I don't. All right.
Okay.
What's your favorite Where's Waldo book?
You better say where's Wookiee, motherfucker.
Star Wars question that'll stop him.
Do it.
You want to do it? All right.
I want you to look me dead in the eye and explain to me the time differential and non-time differential variants of Schrödinger's equation. Go.
Yes.
What are the basic tenets of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle?
I don't know.
7.
Your physics is lacking.
Your physics is lacking, bro.
You did good. Yes,
Hey, you see 4 hashtags up? Let me tell you one more. Hashtag physics is lacking. Hey, let's get another competitor up here. Hutslayer, get up here. You've been so nice to us so far. All right, Hutslayer, here you go. Question. Which Star Wars planet, can't say Naboo, is the best vacation spot? Can't say Naboo. It's obviously the best.
What did she say? It gets blown up.
It was beforehand. It's your home.
It's true. Alderaan was beforehand.
Go on vacation with him.
I am seriously considering life right now. You know what?
Where are you going? American
I mean,
Airlines.
no.
Where are you going?
Yeah, American.
Dantooine. We got a Dantooine.
I mean, you said American Airlines. Yeah, they have great dive bars.
Yeah, I hear Dantooine is the shit.
All right.
Great vacation spot?
Nah, it's all about the
Let's go to Manan, my man.
Stop it.
All oceans, dude.
Our whole fucking game is gonna crash if we go to Manan.
We're planning. Like, it's a yacht cruise, man. You take a starship out there, it's all good. Like,
That
yeah.
There you go, but
Scarif,
you'd have to go to Scarif. It's a beach, man. Until the whole Death Star shit, like everyone vaporized. But whatever, he said Alderaan. I'm not far off.
Hey, that was
it's all good.
Imperial Post.
It really
blow
was.
up the whole planet.
All right, before we finish up the challenge here, I got a little prize we're gonna give out. We're gonna give out 3 of them. So I just pulled it up on the screen here, but we've got a special. We got a special prize for you competitive ass motherfuckers. We're gonna give out a couple prints of the Sauce Walker saga. Okay. Now you have to answer some questions correctly. Okay. The first question, the first person to answer it gets the first print.
And can we see these prints? Let's bring in the live streams and show off these prints real quick before they go away.
This is your special print. You're gonna get one of these to take home.
The Sauce Walker Saga Challenge, ladies and
This is
gentlemen.
for completing the Sauce Walker saga. Really quickly, let's give a hand to Rumble Brewskins for making up those wings for everybody.
Brewskins!
So we got some 8x10 prints here. Here's your first question to win a Sauce Walker Saga exclusive print. Okay, exclusive as fuck.
Hands to go up first for the question.
Hand up first. Here's your question. Who can name the Blast Tech designation of Boba Fett's blaster rifle? Go. Oh, James Brown, first hand up. What you got, James Brown? Come over here to the microphone.
Can I do this even if I'm not in the wing challenge?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't. It's all good. Get in here.
I believe it is the EE3 or the
Oh,
E33.
we've got a winner! We've got a winner! One print to the lovely James Brown.
I was supposed to blast carbine.
Okay, we're gonna. It is a carbine. That is true. All right, here we go. We got another print for you, fine, lovely people. Okay, first hand up. Here we go. What is the name of the quote-unquote snaggletooth alien? This is a tough-ass question.
I know this part.
You have to know about some Star Wars card games to know this.
His name?
Nope. The name of the species of the snaggletooth. Nobody? You got 5 seconds. You got 4 seconds. You got 3 seconds. You got 2 seconds. Fuck your 1 second. Snivian, motherfuckers. He's a Snivian. Where the fuck have you been all of the last 40 years? Next question.
That's going in.
You ready for this? You ready for this? We're going to send this out for second question. Here we go.
Are you just making these up?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. What is the name of Obi-Wan's creature friend in Revenge of the Sith? The name of the friend, not the name of the alien creature. What is the name of his creature friend in Revenge of the Sith? Should be pretty easy. We got a hand up back here. We got a hand up. Tell us. Come on up here to the microphone. Tell us the answer. The name of Obi-Wan's creature friend.
I believe it's Dax.
Creature friend. It is not Dax. It is Boga, my friends. Boga. Okay, we're gonna go a little simpler.
On Utapau?
Yeah. Let's go simpler though. Okay, that was a tough question. That was a tough question. We're gonna go simpler. We're gonna kick it back a little bit. Which battle did Lando Calrissian pull some moves at to make a name for himself? We got a hand up. Come over to the microphone. Mike Moriarty. What's the answer?
Tanab.
Battle of Tanab. We've got a print going to the home One Hangout. All right, last question. This one's a beaut.
Oh, you got one.
No, not if you got one.
What is the planet name that Han Solo was escaping from bounty hunters in during Empire Strikes
That is
Back?
good, yeah.
The line is in The Empire Strikes Back, right after they get off Hoth.
Can I say the line leading up to it?
No.
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Give us a hint. Steve said no. He traveled from California. Fuck. I'm listening to what he said.
Okay, what planet was Han Solo escaping from bounty hunters on?
I got Orc Mendel.
Oh, Jake Stetler! Ord Mantell! We've got a Sauce Walker print going to Jake Stetler over here. Hey, everybody, let's give some love. Thank you very much for participating. And I will tell you one thing. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to look to get some of y'all motherfuckers on here, so have your Star Wars answers ready. Thank you so much. One more time, let's give it up for Rumple Brewskins and you lovely people. Thank you very much. All right, y'all, go eat some fucking food.
Hell yeah, guys. That was awesome, right? Jay. No. Everybody got it.
Oh, we're back here.
We're back.
We're back. We're doing some raffle tickets up in here. I've taken my fourth leak of the day.
You broke the seal.
I fucking broke that seal for sure.
The seal.
So we got more fucking, we got more beer than a fucking, I don't know. We got lots of beer.
More beer than Woover's Bar?
More beer than Woover's Bar. I like that.
That's fancy.
Why didn't I think of that?
All right, so I think we're having Mr. James Brown go through each round and give away these prizes. Why don't we get it started?
All right. First thing we're going to give away for the high dollar items, this Fireball themed snowboard. Oh, yeah. It's a fully functional snowboard. All it needs is bindings attached to it. We got bindings attached to the snowboard, Fireball themed snowboard. This is one of our high dollar raffle items. I need somebody to pick one of these tickets out of this bucket for me.
Mr.
Who's
B.
first? Mr. B, you gorgeous lady, you. Go for it. All right. Now hand me out that ticket.
I like this one.
Hand me out that ticket that you picked. Hand me that one right here. All right, there's a name on the back here. I got Michelle. Michelle, where you at?
Where's Michelle? Michelle's the winner of the Fireball snowboard. Very nice.
Barbecue and Rebel Chatter in it.
Michelle, thank you so much for coming out today.
Hold that up for us, right over here. Hold that up for us.
Michelle, get on the microphone real quick. Yeah.
You good?
Tell us your favorite Star Wars movie, then
irony
you're
of
off the
getting a
hook.
snowboard in the hottest day of the year.
She's good. She says she's good. You know what? We're good on her. Thank you very much, Michelle. Thank you so much for
The
coming
irony
out.
of getting a snowboard on the hottest day of the year. Yes.
Right.
All right, next round. What is it, Mr. Brown?
Next thing, we got Jaina Solo and Captain Phasma. First one that we're going to draw
Black
for.
Series figures.
Black
Jaina Solo,
Series
Captain
figurines, Jaina Solo
Phasma.
and Captain Phasma. Thank you, Fode. I was
Of course.
All right. So we're going to draw the first person to choose gets the first pick Who wants to pick this one? B, do you want to go with that one again?
I want to do it.
He likes his hands in the jar.
That works for it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's about that life.
First ticket right here. We don't have a name on it, but we have a number. Number is 499583. Bueller, you got it right there.
Revello Magazine wins the Black Series.
Revello Magazine.
Actually, it's not the magazine. It's our man Troy.
Just pick whichever one of these figures you want. Sounds good. Right on. He picked Captain.
Hey!
And real quick, I'd like a little plug for Revello. Where can the good people find Revello Magazine and all the great work you guys do?
It's pretty much every coffee shop in Lancaster County, doctor's offices. Tell us any of our sponsors. They're everywhere. It's kind of like an Easter egg hunt.
And of course, online at
Yeah.
Revello Magazine on Facebook?
RevelloMag.com. Yep.
Revello Mag. Yeah! Love that. All right, next prize.
Next draw out of the same cup is going to be for the Janus Solo Black Series action figure. B, do your thing.
B, do your thing. I love the way that just happened.
Only one.
Here we go.
Righteous, there could be only one, just like Highlander. Another unnamed ticket. 49957666.
49957666.
766.
Yes.
666.
Yes! Han and Leia just won their daughter back.
It's about time.
It is about time. We've been waiting since 2012 for that.
All right, so this next one here is going to be right out for this nice glass stormtrooper shaped bottle / flask / container of sorts.
Decanter.
I
love that
I
word.
like it. Right on.
Come on, B. Come on, B.
Show me potato salad.
Show me another unnamed ticket. Gonna be 499583.
Oh, man. That's how you do it.
Man, that is all yours.
Step on up, my friend. Tell us your name. Tell us your favorite Star Wars movie.
My name is Josh Kirshner. Favorite Star Wars is A New Hope.
Okay. And now, since we gotta ask, tell us your least favorite Star Wars movie, and then the liquor you're gonna put in that decanter.
Least favorite, probably Episode 3.
Okay.
Gets a little iffy. And I'm going to put some George Dickel Tennessee whiskey in here.
Hey! All right. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. All right, next prize, my friend.
So this next prize is a 3 for people that have a choice between the Jaeger sign, the Yingling sign, or this nice pressed copper drinking flask right here. First ticket.
Here you go, Bede.
Beat his finger in them
And
tickets.
we are pulling 3 tickets for this round.
Right.
3 whole tickets.
That's one.
Right on this one right here, unnamed ticket. 499578.
499578.
499578.
Fuck, my memory's good.
Hold on. Yep.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, us.
Oh, the Hunt Slayer's
All right,
back
guys,
up.
so you want that drinking flask? You want the Yingling sign? That's
There
all
you go.
yours.
Yingling sign.
You want that flask? Okay, you get the flask. Cool.
Oh, she goes.
No.
Get
Let her choose. Let her choose.
We're gonna go here. Han Solo shot first. Leia shot back. Take the Yingling pose.
There you go. There you go.
B, ticket number 2 for this round.
Ticket number 2, baby.
All you gotta say is, yes, your highnessness.
Hey, listen, Han Solo. Han Solo.
Your worship.
Your worshipfulness.
Your worship.
Right, her worshipfulness. Han Solo shot first, man. We all know what that means.
Oh!
All right, B.
He always
Thank you, Bede.
Dedicated. Thank you.
Up in Cloud City, I got you. All right. Next ticket for the same 3 items there. Now down to 2 Jaeger or the flask. 499581.
499581.
Nobody.
I'm good at this.
love when you do that.
Nobody. All right, so the person.
take it.
No, you won't. The person who got this ticket has left the bar and has not put their name down. Sorry.
All
guys.
right, we're coming up.
One mo here.
One mo. Somebody give me one mo day.
Thank you, Deed.
There you go.
This ticket
What we
right
got?
here also does not have a name on it. 4995718.
Yeah! We got a winner!
You got it, my friend. There we go. You want that nice drinking glass there? You want that Jaeger sign?
All right, come on up to the microphone. Tell us an answer to this question. Here's your question. Which Star Wars character are you taking to the bar, sir?
Chewbacca.
Oh! Strong answer.
If I'm in a bar fight, I want backup.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Strong answer.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
I love that. Congratulations. All right, we got another prize coming,
All right,
y'all.
be the last prize.
Last prize.
For that Jaeger sign right there. I say last prize. Unnamed ticket. 4995730.
730.
Hey, there we go. We got a winner.
Jaeger.
DJ with the Jaeger. Deer and beer, booch.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, hop up to the mic. Tell us your name.
DJ.
And tell us your one Star Wars vehicle that you would trade in your jalopy for.
Well, probably the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon! Wait, here's the real question. Solo Falcon or original trilogy Falcon?
Original trilogy.
Oh, I love the way he thinks. I like him quite a bit. Is that it for prizes?
No, it's
Oh, far from,
We're on
sir.
shot glasses right now. The shot glasses include that big.
Shot glasses
Big
from
Stutler.
Intergalactic.
That one, buddy.
IGC shot glasses.
There's a bunch of
IGC.
these. So we're gonna go through this as quickly as possible.
And we need to
I
get
realized all tickets start with
$49.95,
4,995, so I'm gonna stop reading that shit off. Beep.
The Kirk. Where are these shot glasses from, good sir?
My garage.
Steve.
What is the wonderful logo on them represent? What is
The headquarters of Intergalacticon San Diego.
Exactly.
Yes.
For your fans?
2018. IntergalacticonSD.com.
Perfect.
All right, let's hear who wins.
Everything that he said and more. This ticket's number is gonna be on the board.
4995789.
7, 8, 9.
You need your reading glasses.
There we go. Hey, we've got a winner, Jake Stetler.
Jake Stetler just got himself a shot glass.
Oh, he did.
All right, Papa Jake, hop on there.
Okay, all right.
Who
Hey,
are you?
What are
Jake
what-
Stetler. Yeah.
What's the first thing you're gonna drink out of that thing?
Either Tito's vodka or bourbon. Jameson, yeah.
Yeah,
Jameson.
you go.
Right.
Yeah, fucking Jameson. Whoa!
We like us some Jameson at Rebel Cause and Barbecue. We definitely do.
All right. Next ticket for the same prize, 802.
Another IGC shot glass.
802.
802.
802.
We got the
802.
City Blockade.
802.
Oh, we got a winner.
You want the flame, you want the rigger, you want the collapsible, you want that nice tall glass right there.
Give me a shot glass.
Smart man.
Gun or Saturn?
Give me a shot glass, he says.
Saturn? You got it.
Saturn shot glass.
Who are you and where do you go?
Where do I come from? My deal is nothing yet.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? No. What is the question?
Here's your question. Here's your question. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. One Sith Lord you would hate to fight.
One Sith Lord I would hate to fight. Or can I use expanded stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Darth Malik.
Oh!
Hate to fight Darth Malik. He
I
would
would
be
agree.
such a pain.
He'd be a dick.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
He's draining life and shit.
Yeah, no, don't drain my life. Not yet.
No, I'm good on
Not like
that.
that. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Got that
All right.
Galacticon. Love
Let's get another prize up in here.
Next one, same prize, going through the shot glasses here. Gonna be 709. 709.
The first four numbers, we already know what the fuck they are.
Right, 4995. 709. Nobody.
709.
All right, pick a new card.
Thank you, Bede.
Yeah, you got it, baby. You do the best.
756.
499 and 5.
4995 756.
What he says.
Really?
756.
All right, cool. Pick
756, absolutely.
Any one of the shot glasses there, or that nice tall glass.
Do we have him go into the Solo family again? I love that.
Any Solo family cleaning up here?
I love that. Solo family going home with swag, y'all.
Are we doing one more for the shot glasses?
One more for the shot
One
glasses.
more.
787.
499. 5.
5787. It'll be instant plug and we're done with shot glasses.
787.
787. Don't you fuck up. 787.
It's Dad again, Jake Stedler. Woo!
Jake Stedler with another win.
Jake's winning shot glasses.
There you go.
This is something interesting here. We got these 3 things of moonshine right here. So if you want a specific flavor, if you are first come, you are first served, you get your pick. Choices will dwindle.
We're about to win some moonshine. About to win some moonshine. Ayo, ayo.
That's the one.
Man, this is the one, the only one, the Highlander, Quinn.
With me?
Quinn.
Oh, I wrote my name on it. Yay!
Quinn better win some moonshine. All right, Quinn, hop up to the mic. I just said your name like 20 times.
Miss Quinn, who are you?
I'm way too drunk. I'm Quinn. Hi.
And Rebel Cause?
Yes, I'm Quinn. I work for Rebel Cause. I do like the back, like behind the scenes stuff.
Does a fantastic job, by the way. Let me just throw that out there.
Here's your question then. Favorite Rebel base? Yavin, Echo. That's all you get.
I mean, there's an abandoned Rebel
Yeah,
base.
no, we're not counting
I
Crate.
want the abandoned Rebel base.
Oh, okay, we'll give it to you. Fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
I love that. All right, we got more prizes?
All right, next thing of moonshine.
2 more moonshines. Why don't we pull 2 tickets right off the bat? and
Right
get 'em
on.
out there?
Give us
Get 'em out there.
All right, I got 1.
That's awesome.
And I got 2.
Beat is our certified Vanna White for the
All right,
day.
so the first one here, we got Michelle. Woo! Congratulations.
Oh,
Pick which one. You got 2 choices left.
yeah, Michelle. You're the best. Look at her winning
Next one is
twice.
the ticket. It starts at 4995, as Foda so nicely reminded us, and ends in 740.
740.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Hut Slayer showing strong.
Do you want to draw for the swag, or just want to give it away?
Just go for it.
Go for it.
I'm back here.
We got more tickets?
We got more tickets, but it's all for the swag stuff.
Start
What is
picking
for
tickets.
that shit?
Well, you know what? You know what? Honestly, I have to say something. Today has been fantastic, guys. I am so proud to have everybody out here and so thankful for everybody helping our cause. Why don't we just have everybody who didn't win stuff come up first and pick out something from the table?
Oh, wait. Let's get Mopar out here real quick. Let's get Mopar out here.
Who are? And
Where's Mopar? Let's get Mopar out here. By the way, Caden is the fucking worst with tech shit. This motherfucker doesn't know the first goddamn thing about AV equipment.
I'm dropping shit
Let me
everywhere.
just lay it out there for y'all real quick. For a podcaster, he sucks dick at AV.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, Dad is the brains behind the AV shit.
I do all the AV stuff.
He's the mechanic. I'm just the rebel. Let me throw it out there.
All right, let me get Mopar out here. Where's Mopar from Rogue Squad? And let's get Nick Hughes out here too.
Okay, before we start, guys, I would like to announce the 3 highest donations today. They're going home with the Rumble Brewskins gift card. Let Mr. James Brown shout him out.
All right, so the first one, man, Josh came in here and he gave us a donation of $20. Josh, come on down, please.
Boom! Yeah, Josh.
There you go, Josh. There you go, sir. Thank you very much. Outstanding, man. Thank you very much for your
You know what,
generosity.
Josh? I'm gonna let you have this too. This is the No Legends banner. This is an original copy of the first Young Han Solo book by A.C. Crispin for you, my good friend.
That's really cool.
Paradise Snare, my friend. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming out and donating to the cause today.
Hey, it's for a good cause.
Did you drink some beer?
Absolutely.
What'd you drink?
Drink some lager. Some Yingling lager.
The man drank some lager. Fuck yes! Thank you, man.
Thanks, sir.
All right, man. Next one with a very generous donation of $30. Michelle and DJ right over here.
Nice job. Awesome.
All right, and topping our list with a donation of $60 and doubling the next donation, Han Solo and Princess Leia, Derek and Sarah, where are you?
And
Thank you, guys. Seriously.
Thank you guys.
Want to come up for a second?
Move it over. I thought I heard somebody say Han Solo.
second place. These guys should get
Very much.
Guys, not only are you helping our Rebellion of Hope grow and inspiring people all through Lancaster to be a force for good, but you're also taking home some IGC shirts today. There are some behind you. Please pick out your size.
Where's the gentleman who just won as well? He should get one as well.
Absolutely. Pick out a shirt. Everybody pick out a shirt.
Go ahead,
all of our
y'all.
highest donators.
Thank
Go
you
ahead.
very much.
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate
You guys
it.
for doing this. Appreciate it. You
Hey,
guys
check
are-
him out in August. Check him out in
May the
August.
force
They'll
be
be
with you,
cosplaying again. Where's the Comic-Con? You guys will be out in August.
Thank you guys so much.
Tell us about the Comic-Con in August. Where are you guys going in August?
Comic-Con, Allentown.
Allentown.
Boom. Check them out. They have the best Han Solo and Princess Leia cosplays I've seen in a long time, yo.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Fantastic, guys.
Very good. Yeah. Hey, everybody, this is officially the end. Make sure you share this video with everybody. Brick City Blockade up in the house. We had the Home One Hangout here. We had the Rogue Squadron Podcast. We do have one last prize to give. Your main man Beat is going to select a ticket, and we need Mopar out here to do the announcement if he's still here.
Mopar!
Mopar!
Sir,
So what we have is this last prize. Get on out here, motherfucker.
you gotta give away your amazing poster, sir.
Take that poster in your hand. Get on out here. So Mopar, hold that thing up. Show the camera, not your dick.
No.
This is the Rogue Squadron Podcast Commission Last Jedi poster. Tell us the artist names, Mopar.
Matt Spurlock and Ren McKenzie.
It is a phenomenal poster, and it just got top Last Jedi posters on the internet nomination. It's a beautiful poster, and Mopar, we'd like you to pick the ticket for this.
I won't do that.
Why not?
I'm not lucky. I'll pick myself.
Okay, why don't we let Bede pick the ticket and you can announce who it is?
Let's do the opposite.
Hey, we don't have tickets for that.
You pick? Nope.
Don't have tickets for that.
What do you mean? What happened to that
That's a
couple
random
tickets?
winner. You get to pick a random winner. Pick,
All right,
pick who it
fucking
is.
pick somebody. Look at
Who's
that.
the
You get
force
the
the
choice.
strongest with in this room?
Who likes the Last Jedi?
Who likes The Last Jedi was the question.
Han Solo.
You know what?
Story was a legitimate movie.
He said sure.
Nick Hughes back there. So go home with it.
Boom! We got a winner, Nick Hughes.
Nick Hughes, of course.
Give him a hand.
Absolutely. So, guys, So I think we're wrapping it up for the evening, gentlemen. This was our first crossover event, our first live Starbecue.
Yeah. We got Rebel Cause up in the house. We got Starbecue up in the house. We got the Brick City Blockade Podcast Network. We got Rogue Squadron Podcast.
Rebel Chatter in the house.
We have Rebel Chatter. We had the Home One Hangout. Tell us your podcast again, sir.
Sci-Fi Diner Podcast.
Sci-Fi Diner.
And
We'll be shortly next
of course,
weekend.
Oh, nice. Of course, Rumple Brewskins. Thank you all for
Rumple
coming out.
Brewskins. Can we get... Hold on.
Who likes Star Wars?
Very scientific.
Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for tuning in. Please share this. Take those hashtags. Share the fuck out of it.
And I will say it because I'm a fuckstick, but may the force be with you guys.
I ain't saying may the force be with you because I ain't no fuckstick.